We're back on the Scare Value podcast, and there's utter chaos going on.
I was trying to make a cow joke there, but nothing came to me. It never does.
But if I'd said utter madness, you could have made a mad cow disease joke.
Ooh, that would have been a good one.
Keep that one in your back pocket.
You should have said moo.
Moo, that is a good one. You know where a cow likes to go on a date?
Movies.
Yep.
I'm sorry, should Sam be sitting here instead?
Oh, boy. I think he is. So
Waka waka waka.
it's the 25th anniversary of Brendan Fraser's The Mummy.
Yeah, the best one.
Is it the best
Yes.
one? All right, maybe. It could be.
Yeah.
The end.
It's the most popular one.
It's the next horror character that Nicolas Cage wants to be.
Oh, wow. Nick Cage update right off the bat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. You remember your trivia. I'm so proud. I've never been happier
I
than
just
this
listened to
moment.
that episode yesterday, so I was a little behind.
I'm disappointed in Brian. You should have known that. I taught that to you.
I haven't heard a word you said in 30 years.
It was the Wolfman anyway.
But
Go
25
ahead.
years ago.
What's the wolf man?
Wow.
Oh, man. I didn't even know she was wrong. That's how little I care.
Neither did I.
All right,
no.
all right.
All right.
Let's get this rolling.
Okay, yeah, it's 2
Serious
hours long.
faces.
So we
Yeah,
can
I
just
know,
get it
that's
going.
good.
Play
Yeah.
button. Tell them where we're at and push it.
Pause.
It's a vague line.
Pause it right from when it goes from black, right when you see the sun start to rise, like immediately when the faintest hint of sunlight is coming over the horizon.
Like barely visible.
Yes.
You can't fuck it up.
It doesn't matter. We're barely scene specific.
Well, we fucked it up like 4 times, so have fun.
First of all, I fucked it up. And secondly, it was 3 times. So keep
Well, me and you,
Wow.
we only fucked it up twice. That's how
We didn't
have
do
2
anything.
kids.
It was all him.
Only
We're gonna
kids.
count-
What?
We're going to count down from 3 in the Scare Value podcast fashion that Pete keeps changing on me. Because every time I incorporate one of your ideas, you're like, do it like this next time.
I don't remember
Countdown. What
a
is
single
that?
thing I
So-
ever said.
When we hit
I'm
say,
hot.
we go 3, 2, 1, play, but not exactly. And then when I say play, we hit play together. So here we go. 3,
Play,
2,
play,
kid,
1.
and play. And,
Pretty solid.
Nah, not good.
ooh, a universal picture.
Hey, remember when?
I forgot who made these. Oh, it makes sense. It's Universal Monster.
Remember
Ah.
when the Earth that was got used up and all the rockets launched off of the Universal planet?
No.
That was in Firefly, the movie.
Wow. Did it have a name?
The movie. Star Trek, the movie.
You know what I never did was mute this because I don't
Yeah,
have the
I
remote
hear
for it.
music.
Don't
Do you
mute
have
it.
the TV remote?
Nope.
Oh,
It's right by you.
there.
This is
Try that
This
one.
is not the TV remote.
It might work.
Well, either we're going to have to find the TV remote or we'll have to start this over.
There, I got it.
No, I
No,
hear it.
I pressed the little guy. There, it's off. Look. You
There.
turned it back on.
Okay, we're good now.
Anyway,
Like I said, it's utter madness today. He couldn't even get the joke out. I gave him the joke and he couldn't get the joke out.
he couldn't even find his headphones.
Ooh, a narrator.
Moo.
That Pharaoh? He's dead now.
Of course he is. That's how we like to start it. Did you
Imhotep.
before this started, Brian, when you got here, you said this was an Indiana Jones ripoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh,
Time out.
No, we all gotta be quiet.
Pete just
don't look. Don't look. Stop
something.
looking.
For some reason, what was sitting on his lap just no longer had the room to sit there and fell on the floor.
All right. What was I saying?
When I got
completely-
here,
it's
I
still
said it was
going
Indiana
on.
Jones ripoff.
Yes, it was an Indiana Jones ripoff, but oh boy, it's hard to talk sometimes. Hey there, guy. Who was he? The Pharaoh?
No,
Yeah.
this is
No.
Imhotep.
Oh,
he's
he's
the
the high
priest.
priest.
And the funniest thing about watching him in movies is when you remember his name is Arnold. The actor's name is Arnold, and it's just
That's
always been funny to
right.
me.
Uh-oh.
You'd
He's
think they would
smearing
know
the
this.
ink on her
They've
arm.
clearly been messing around for a while.
Is that the Pharaoh? Walking in the doors?
All by
Yeah, it
himself,
is. Look,
with
they're
no
all bowing
backup.
down.
You guys want to take turns talking?
No.
Or are
No.
going to keep doing that?
We were going to keep doing that.
Doing what?
Hey, look, there's subtitles on subtitles.
Are there?
I think so.
Why isn't there a thing
Anyway.
saying door closing? Whoosh.
Oh my!
Doing our own sound effects.
This seems like a fairly baseless accusation. She could have just rubbed her arm coming through the door.
Like I was itchy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's magic ink.
Hey, Arnold.
Isn't that a TV show, a Nickelodeon show, a Nicktoon?
I don't know
It is. Hey Arnold. It was a thing.
Nope.
He had a football head.
Why are they all painted gold?
Because they're rich.
I don't think these
And
guys are rich. They don't even have a shirt.
It blends in.
She's
Neither does
also
she.
painted gold.
No one has shirts. It's hot in Egypt.
Did they not think ahead?
Arnold has a shirt.
Arnold Palmer, you think he drinks that?
This is
That's
a
a good
remake of the 1932 movie. It just does things a lot differently. But these two characters are from the 1932 movie. It's the same plot, basically. Imhotep and Akhenamun. Is that her name?
Akhenamun?
There you go. She dies the same kind of way, and he emerges in the future, and then is trying to bring her back through the reincarnated.
Is it in the 1900s again? Like the early pre-world or
It's about the same
post-World War
time. I
One?
think it's about the same time. Yeah,
What are we talking
Okay.
about?
the original 1932 Boris Karloff mummy.
Oh, yeah. I
This
would
is
imagine.
this is the remake of that. This was in pre-production for a long time, like 20 years, and it ended up being this action summer blockbuster. But originally, it was like a dark horror movie.
No kidding.
This one?
In the 80s, Clive Barker was attached, and Joe Dante was attached, and George Romero was attached.
Why
They
do
had
I know Joe Dante? What did he do?
Gremlins.
Gremlins. That's right. See, I knew who he was.
They
But-
gave her more clothes now that she's dead.
I don't know why that is.
I know, especially now that she's extra hot.
No, is it the extra cold that makes her extra hot? Because that's what she is. It's like a hot pocket.
It's cold pocket.
It's cold on the outside, but still hot in the middle if it's soon enough.
Okay. I'm gonna let it go.
There's going to just be a lot of silence where we all sit and watch the movie and he
It's
talks
really
about
good.
Hot Pockets.
I haven't seen this in a long time.
Neither
I
have
know, that's why I'm like watching it or then,
I was hoping that you guys would just be quiet the whole time.
yeah.
Oh, they're going to die now.
I like that you tried to make that not sound like you were sipping it, but it was all we heard was the slurping of the drink.
Oh, I didn't try to make it not sound like I wasn't doing anything.
It looked like you were going slow, like, it won't happen.
So anyway, Indiana Jones was the movie that I saw when I was a kid, and that's what made me want to be an archaeologist and why I went through 3 years of archaeology stuff before I realized they don't give you a hat and a whip when you graduate, but they give you that stupid hat and they give you a stupid diploma.
This is an awful lot like when you took karate and found out you couldn't be a turtle.
Yeah, that's right. It was really awful, but that's what happened here. And then, so watching this movie, it was Egyptology was in particular what I was interested in. So this movie might have had something to do with it because I liked this movie so very much.
Yeah, we saw this in theaters together in 1999.
This is pretty scary. Like all the Beatles.
Oh yeah, that's the part that I
And
believe
he's alive.
George, Paul, Ringo.
Ringo.
only 2 of those are still. Oh,
Not John.
no.
John was dead by now.
And John's dead.
I meant now.
Actually, George was probably dead by now too, wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
No, was it 2000? I don't remember. Right
Oh,
around this
man.
time. I don't know. Oh, one I don't know. Ooh,
Beatles.
CGI scarabs.
Yeah. And you know, all of his buddies too. They got mummified alive. That kind of sucks.
I don't hate the CGI in this movie. I think it works. I'm hoping it holds up because it's been a while since I've seen it.
So you were basing that opinion on memory.
Yeah, I've seen it in the last few years. My kids have seen it, so I know. How old's the oldest one now, Kitty?
What? We have
The-
kids?
2 of them, I was sure.
I'm a mummy.
Yeah, you are.
I only saw one kid when I got here. I assumed that I shouldn't ask any questions.
No, that's why we had the emergency backup kid. All right, now we fast forward through time. Hey, Kitty, we're fast forwarding through time.
It's a pretty cool way to do it.
It is. I was hoping for the calendar pages ripping off too. That's
I
always
mean, I'll be
fun.
honest with you. It doesn't
Ooh.
look as bad as some
Modern day.
modern day CGI movies.
We're in modern day.
Oh, no. This
Oh.
is 1923.
Hamanaktra.
Yeah, 1923.
Yep,
That's
post-World
101
War
years
I.
ago.
God
Modern
damn it,
day.
you and your math, always mathing at me. I want to enjoy a movie, and there you are with numbers. Always. I don't like it, and I'd ask you to stop. All right, so here we get to meet Brendan Fraser. I'm excited.
So now we're
Not
in
really.
Yeah, we do.
1923, but we're really just doing Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't care. It's cool. I like this time period. Ooh, Who are these
The
guys?
Magi. See,
The
I told you
Magi.
last night. What were you calling them last night?
Saracens.
Saracens.
I think they are.
Maybe.
I don't know. Where are we? What
I
country
thought
is this?
Saracens were somewhere else.
I'm going to guess Egypt.
Brazil or something?
I'm going to guess Egypt.
No.
There he is.
Han Solo?
Somebody even cooler. He's coming hot off of George of the Jungle, I think, right now.
My memories of this movie basically boil down to it's an Indiana Jones movie, except Brendan Fraser's playing Han Solo instead of Indiana Jones because he's not smart enough to be an archaeologist, but he is quick shooting and
I like him as the dumb
quick-witted.
muscle. That's his point in this movie.
I think he's. I think they've taken a lot of liberties with previous texts.
Oh, I don't know that any of the other. I really don't remember the original movie.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how like this is Lawrence of Arabia, and it's a movie that's going to be an Indiana Jones movie with Han Solo in it.
I've never seen Lawrence of Arabia.
You've seen part of it just now.
Yeah.
This is basically
It's
what
a
it
pretty
is.
good reenactment.
You know what? Then I like this movie because it's only like 5 minutes long. That's great.
I don't know why, but somehow this scene makes me want to make sure at the end there's a no harm. Our animals were harmed at the end of this movie
We're going to be looking for it. Don't you worry.
because I see some horses doing some. I know they train them for that, but there's some bad ones.
No animals were harmed in the parts of the movie where the animals were filmed.
Yeah, I saw
So-
that one before.
Like those are obviously
We
stunt
can-
horses, but there's a couple times where they pull back on these horses, and I'm like, I don't know if that's okay.
Oh, you know what? This movie.
I don't know what these people
Like that
are
one,
okay.
like, I don't think that's gonna work.
Maybe it's not a real horse.
Do we ever know why he's fighting with these people?
Yeah, he was what the heck?
that
it's
Sam?
it's going to tell us. Hang on. It's going to tell us what it is in a minute. I can't. I think he is a soldier of fortune, and I feel like he was involved in the war, French Foreign Legion. I think they tell us at some point. I'm fairly certain. So you'll find out if you pay attention.
I'm not gonna pay attention.
Oh, look how cool he is! He's pulling out double pistols. Go, Brendan Fraser.
Wow, like Han Solo. Let's see if he spins them around.
Yeah, he's got more. You know, I heard they CGI'd all of the bad guys shooting first with their guns this time around
Oh, is that right?
after the fact for the 25th anniversary.
This would have been the same year that. This would have been right after all of the special editions of Star Wars came out. This would have been the same year as Episode 1, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was 99.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's Brendan Fraser going to do?
Well,
The
this is-
door's locked. Benny screwed him over.
This is
Yeah,
much
Benny
be-
doesn't run very fast, though.
This is much better than Episode 1.
Oh,
Yeah, it
most
is.
things are.
Not
This is
Episode
cool.
2.
The CGI in this one is better
Oh.
than...
This was also the time during this movie that I wanted to be a stuntman, and I was considering going to the stunt school out in California.
So you wanted to be a ninja, a stuntman, and an archaeologist.
No, he wanted to be a turtle, a stuntman, and an
That's
archaeologist.
right, a turtle.
That ninja aspect of it, that wasn't really
That
for
was
me.
just a side benefit.
That was the attainable part.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the part I was least interested in being. I was okay with being a teenage mutant turtle. That's what I wanted to be growing up. Why did they all turn away, Brendan Fraser? Why aren't you dead? He's like, oh, what are you going to do? I lived in a jungle.
This is Oscar winner Brendan Fraser.
I don't know why he didn't win it for this movie. Look how cool he looks.
This would have been the year after Gods and Monsters. So this is like a real peak for his career until he won that Oscar.
When did he win it? For The Whale?
Yeah.
Relatively recently? Okay.
Hi.
That's cool.
Yes, Tremors.
No, Screamers with
Tremors.
Jennifer Rubin. That's what the Screamers did underground, I remember.
What's making this CGI face?
Yeah, see, I don't hate that. I think
It's
it
not
works.
bad. It's much better.
You're right, Kitty.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's this guy again, the Magi guy.
When I was younger,
He
I thought he
became
was
some-
hot.
What about now?
What? The Magi guy? He's
It-
fine.
what happened?
Don't know.
He reverse aged poorly?
I guess.
Yeah, he didn't change.
Right, that's what I mean.
He
The
was
Magi
in.
guy? Well, I'm sure he did change.
He was in a few Resident Evil movies.
Was he?
He was.
Oh, maybe that's why I liked
It's like Odear Fayed or something?
Yeah, Obed Fair.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh,
Anyway,
bet
modern day.
so, sorry, Kitty.
Never mind. Modern day, 3 years later.
I just wanted to say with this
1926.
Oh, you did math. She did math at
I
you.
hate
Faster
you
than
both so very much. Oh, trust me, I wasn't doing math. You beat Brian for sure. So anyway, the part when
What?
they're in the library, I think coming up, when Rachel Weisz is here and starts knocking over all the shelves and
We're
stuff.
literally in the library with Rachel Weisz at the moment you're saying coming up.
Watch the stunt man. You'll see when it shifts with the ladder falling. It's like a 8-foot tall man on there, and it's very obvious.
I thought she was prettier in this movie.
What are you talking about? Rachel Weisz is awesome. Okay, watch. Here we go. I was paying attention to all of the stunt people back in these days. Oh, when are you going to go? There we go. Look at that ladder, the difference in height. He's like 10 rungs down it.
I don't notice anything.
What are you talking about? It's obvious. Everyone can see it.
Women had jobs in 1926?
She did because she was so smart.
If they had money, they
If
could
she's
get
so
a
smart,
job.
why is she destroying the library?
She's clumsy. She's
No, wasn't her dad worked for the library or something?
definitely or something.
This is just a poor design by choice.
Why did they make them in a circle?
All the very best libraries are designed that way
In
for
the circle?
just such moments. When the smart librarian...
Oh, she was pretty.
Oh, she took her glasses off.
I was mistaken. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, see? I like her with the glasses on. What happened to her? No, put them back on. I don't like it. You know why? I don't know why either.
Good segue, Pete.
Thank you. I've been working on it for a while.
I see
like
this
that
guy.
guy.
This guy's in everything, and I
Yeah.
don't know who he is. But I like him in everything I see him in, but I have no idea what I've seen him in.
I have that same
Yeah.
exact problem with him.
Usually I do know who people are, but this guy always stands out as like a really good supporting actor.
Yeah,
and I
character
just
actor.
no idea who he is.
There's somebody else I feel that we've talked about before on one of these podcasts.
Oh, Nicolas Cage?
Get out of here with your Nicolas Cage nonsense. Nicolas Cage should be the Mummy. You're right, Kitty. Oh, she's so mad that Rachel Weisz.
See?
Is it Weisz?
Father and mother were her finest patrons. That's why.
Oh, that's right. She's an orphan.
Allah rest their souls.
Do orphans have siblings? Yeah, they do. Okay.
What?
I answered my own question. I thought an orphan had to be all alone.
Sometimes
I
they're
mean-
27-year-old women pretending to be children.
I haven't seen that one yet. Don't spoil it for me.
Who did that?
The titular orphan
You see?
from the movie Orphan.
Just Black Orphan? Orphan Black? What is it called?
It's called Orphan.
No, the show. Orphan Black. I know things.
Wait, did something happen?
She heard a noise.
Oh, okay.
And you know who it is?
I bet it's her brother.
It is her
Because I
brother.
remember this
I
part.
bet he's drunk.
I bet you're right, Kitty.
I remember this part. This movie does have likable people in it.
Oh, absolutely. Her brother is great. I don't know his name either.
I don't either.
It's
Well, it's Jonathan is the
Jonathan.
character's
No,
name.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I meant the actor.
I don't think I've really seen him in other stuff, though. But the other guy, I've definitely seen him in tons of things.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna-
absolutely. I just like him in this movie.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
like
keep
him in this
talking.
movie,
I'm
too.
going to look up every single person that we've referenced so far.
Don't spoil who's dead, because I know someone.
Oh, God, no. I think that guy was...
That guy's dead.
What guy?
The guy that just popped up right there.
The
The
monk.
guy on the left.
I was like, not Jonathan.
No, he's alive.
For now. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
So they
Sorry, I get distracted because it's the Mummy film series. So it had The Rock on there.
So they took being orphaned very differently.
What do you mean?
One of them became a louse, and the other one became the smartest
Didn't
person
you
in
hear
Egypt.
the theory that he was in a war? Because it was post World
Yeah,
War.
he was a World War I vet
Vet.
and PTSD. And
They
he's
left this
just
guy
been-
in the war. This clown that I'm going to watch clown around for the next 2
Well,
hours.
he wasn't like that before the war.
The guy who accidentally lights the boat on fire, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, but when you're in a pinch, he comes through braver than expected. But the horrors of the war he saw have made him just turn to drink, and he's become a wastrel and a louse.
Yeah, John Hanna is actually the name of
Hanna-Barbera,
Jonathan.
he did all the cartoons I liked from my childhood.
Yes.
Flintstones?
That's pretty good work for a guy with that much PTSD.
Yeah.
It is. Well, that's why they're all so crazy.
I mean, watching them, I could have guessed he was a drunk.
Wait, is this him?
I would have
Sounds
assumed
like-
drugs. What, Kitty?
That's him, right?
Who? Him?
You're just talking to your phone?
I'm trying to get you guys to look at the picture.
Oh, it's a dick.
It's a ghost dick, Kitty.
Pete spent a ton of time looking up ghost penises the other day.
Is that why you said you couldn't record that day? Like, I have a mission.
Maybe. I don't like to tell my secrets to you. All right. What's happening now? I don't remember. Kitty, do you remember?
Yes, they have a map, and he's going to burn it. Why do I remember this and you don't? And he's going to burn it on purpose, but you don't know that till later. That's what I remember, because I remember being angry at him.
Angry at the guy that we don't remember who he is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who Kitty's been looking up for 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. What's his name in those?
Dr. Zhivago. I think that was my mom's favorite movie. She
think so,
watched it
too.
a lot.
This is the only video I remember you having at the house.
Yeah, that's right.
It was hers. Like, you had your own, but and they were kept in different places. But she had that.
You gotta
deluxe
keep
set.
your videos separated because you don't accidentally want to watch the wrong thing.
That's right. But I always remember that as like, because it was more than one tape because it's so long.
It was huge.
Yeah. Because we were always looking for something to watch, and we were both like, nope.
So I've never seen that one.
Me neither.
I've seen parts of it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this muddling fool.
He's doing
burned
it on
up the
purpose.
map.
Yeah,
Nope,
he
he's
definitely
doing it
did
on
it
purpose.
because
'Cause
he
he's-
knows it's the Magi.
He
Yes.
is the Magi. That's all right.
Now this lost city is truly lost.
It's for the best, though.
It's a good,
I'm sure.
It's a good thing Brendan Fraser's been there.
I was just going to say,
I wonder if that'll tie together.
I
It
think
would be funny if it didn't.
I've seen this guy before, too. Or maybe I've just seen him in this movie so many times.
I'm sure they just said it, but how do they know this guy's seen the lost city?
I assume he tells everybody that.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually.
I'm like, I was at the city, and you would not believe what I saw.
I'm going to guess, and this could be really dumb because they probably literally said it right before I'm going to say this, but I'm going to guess she just says something like, I've heard tale of a prisoner that knows this, and it's like, that's the way they're going to write it out of it.
An American tale. Oh, that's right. I forgot the Americans are here, too. Not in jail, but the other Americans, the cowboys.
Why doesn't he have a beard?
George of the Jungle never grew a
Because
beard either.
he's
But look, he's
European.
He's unwashed and his hair is long and he hasn't had a haircut, but he's got a very trimmed beard.
I don't know.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah.
if you're American in the kitchen and
I already know where this is going.
and you're French in the bedroom, what are you in the bathroom?
That doesn't even make sense.
European.
But that doesn't actually make
European.
All right. It doesn't actually make sense. You have to pick another European country for the...
Yeah, or just pick a continent because that's what I went with.
We're going to see a sexual assault here, if I remember correctly.
What?
Yeah. He's going to force himself on her.
What? Who?
Oh, yeah, Brendan Fraser, not cool.
He must smell really bad.
That's true. Oh, but look how cool he is.
All those teeth are pretty white.
Yeah.
I like that the cages look like a little zoo from
Yeah.
olden times.
I like that too.
That's how I think we really should display people, if one were to keep people. Look how cool he is.
She should ask him why he doesn't have a beard. 'Cause it's bothering me.
Ooh, she's intrigued. She believes him. Uh-oh, is this the part coming up?
Yeah, I think that's something, although she's going to fall in love with him immediately because it's a movie.
Also, it's
Probably has terrible breath right now.
Yeah, he has to.
look at those white teeth.
Although they're in there giving him clean shaves and probably brushing his
That
perfectly
wasn't
white
a
teeth.
clean
Yeah,
shave.
it's pretty. He got shaved within the last couple of days, and that's actually a forced trim. So they got real trimmers out there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, they're hanging him anyway.
What did he do?
I don't know. I think he stole a horse or something.
Guilty of being found in the desert.
Yeah. Yeah, for being too cool for school. He was in a couple of different school movies. School Ties with Brendan Fraser, but it was with, who was it?
Matt Damon.
Yes, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, a very early time.
He was in With Honors.
With honors.
Joe
starring-
Pesci
and Moira something.
Moira Kelly.
Moira Kelly. There were other people, but I don't remember who they were.
We're just going to have to deal with it.
pretty brutal drop that they gave him.
Yeah, I mean,
I know this is PG-13. It's not like a kid's movie, but it feels like a kid's movie. See, how did they know that he knows this, but his own jailer doesn't know that he knew this?
yeah.
That doesn't actually make sense. I think there might be flaws in the script. I like she's taking time to haggle with this guy's.
I know. She's like, yeah, well, we'll just be slightly brain damaged.
He's
Not the part
dying,
that knows how
and
to get
she's
there,
like,
though.
Let's haggle this number out. Oh, she just bought herself a man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very modern movie.
You know what I just realized?
This CGI does not hold up so well.
I think it's cool though. It
Yeah.
like fits the the adventure theme. I don't know. I like it.
We saw the opening set like 800 years before this, where there was one woman, and now there's one woman in 1926.
Yeah, there are no other women
No, so I guess every 800 years you're allowed to have one woman.
in a movie
In
or in
that
existence.
Period. In Egypt, I guess.
Yeah.
You really don't know your history, do you?
Well,
No. And I mean, clearly, she's related to the other woman
Look at
somehow.
no, isn't the sequel, isn't she like the descendant of Nefertiti or something?
She's the descendant of the pharaoh, I think, that gets killed.
Wasn't
she's like the
Snoop
daughter
Dogg
of
in-
it. What?
Sorry. Wasn't Snoop Dogg in the second one?
No.
No,
Somebody was.
The Rock?
I'm sure.
The Rock. No, who was in part 3 then?
Nobody saw part 3.
Nobody saw part 3 because it had Jet Li in it, and it took place in China, I think.
It was him and his son, and they recast Rachel Weisz, and I wouldn't watch it on
I'm
principle.
out.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, there's another one, though. Is that part 4?
So I got a question.
2008, yeah.
Which Brendan Fraser cleans up better? This one or the George of the Jungle one?
Well, I prefer George of the Jungle.
Yeah. With that long hair.
Yeah.
And who was that? Gretchen Mol?
No, I think it was Leslie Mann.
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't have my phone out like some people.
Me neither.
What are we looking up?
George of the Jungle.
I'm sorry, I'm watching the movie.
Yeah, this is the
Who
good
is
part. Look
is
at that knife claw. It's like a weird Wolverine.
You want to know about who in George of the Jungle?
Who
Look at-
who Ursula was.
Ursula?
Yeah.
Ursula. Leslie Mann.
Yep. I was wrong.
And Thomas Hayden Church.
The guy there, not this guy, but the guy to his right, or left, I guess, from his perspective. The guy that looks like he's like from Tombstone.
Yeah,
He's
cowboy.
What? Why is that funny? Why are you laughing at a man's death?
Because
Wait, who's dead?
cowboy
That
man.
guy?
No, the guy that looks like he stepped off of a movie set for a Western. That
That
guy
guy?
on the left, yeah.
Is he dead?
Yep.
Oh.
Heart attack? Guy that put the Pharaoh? Heart attack?
You did your research for some reason, or is this just your knowledge?
I just know it.
Oh my
Pete's
gosh.
looking up ghost penises. You're looking up who died in the movie that we're going to talk
We
about.
all get off in our own ways, Kitty. We don't judge in this table here. No, what? Okay, I was gonna say something and you took it away from me.
There really are no other women in existence.
No, I don't think there's another woman in this entire movie.
I never noticed that before. That is something. Look at his cool gun belts.
Really Han Solo like, wouldn't you say?
Very much.
Although you
so.
know what he really is? He's a proto Malcolm Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
By
that-
like a year or two, right?
Not that many, yeah. That was 2002, so yeah, not that many. But maybe we've been wrong that you based that on Han Solo. He just based it on Rick O'Connell.
That's entirely
Yeah,
possible.
Could have been.
That is a very Malcolm Reynolds
This is a
look.
very Malcolm Reynolds scene. The uncultured one with the...
Right, who has a surprising depth of knowledge about certain subjects.
No, I just want to see Nathan Fillion in The Mummy.
He'd have to be able to get back into his tight pants.
Well, they've been eating good out there in the...
I want to see Nathan Fillion, Brendan Fraser, and Nicolas Cage
In
And
the
Nicolas
mummy.
Cage.
as the you know what
And Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage is playing the Wolfman.
Yeah, no, they're the universal monsters.
But I would like to see all of them as whoever, like the multiverse of the mummies, the mummyverse.
Oh, the one that exists and the ones that don't?
No, you're going to bring them all together.
What about Tom Cruise?
Why not?
What about Karloff?
Yes,
Nah.
we'll dig
He's
him
dead.
up. We'll dig him up. He could perfect
He
for the
could be
mummy.
the mummy.
That's
yeah.
my gimmick.
Yeah.
You're stealing my gimmick.
You got some competition.
Karloff was Imhotep, just like Arnold Vosloo.
Do you know,
This is
I
Pete's
didn't
favorite
learn
character.
anything
Beni?
new this week.
Does Benny look familiar?
Let me think. He definitely looks familiar. I saw him.
He's alive, so don't
In a
worry.
movie.
What did he?
He plays Michael, the guy who writes the book in Peggy Sue Got Married that lets her know that she actually did time travel.
Oh my God! It is.
It is. So it's crazy because there's only so many years between. I guess it's 13 years between it, but like in that one, he plays the brilliant, like kind of hot outcast guy, and now he's just this character actor who's funny in this movie, but
They drew that mustache on and it just makes him look extremely creepy.
yeah, he looks like a pedophile.
Oh, poor Benny. He's going to be dead soon.
We should get a mustache on Pete. He can be a pedophile.
We could.
Eric Alvari,
That's
Who's
his name.
Eric Elvari?
the guy, the
Benny.
No,
professor who
Benny
burned
is-
the map.
Oh,
Eric
yeah.
Alvari.
That's right. We were looking for that.
I forgot about that.
No, Benny's Kevin J. O'Connor. I knew that one.
I've heard that name
because
before.
of Peggy Sue Got Married.
Uh-oh. He notices the wet footprints. Somebody's on this boat. And it's probably not Benny. Who
He just looked
threw
to see
over
if
the
it was
boat.
Benny.
Oh, you're right. I never noticed that
He
before.
just looked at me like, "How did you get up here so fast?" That's actually a pretty funny moment.
There's Rachel Weisz in her nightgown.
Reading her books,
She's
completely
this-
lovelorn from one forced kiss.
It's right. Look at her. She's saying it's not that good of a kiss. This movie is problematic in ways I don't remember. But you know what? I don't care. I'm taking it.
Oh, jump scare!
That guy's somebody, too, that I've seen somewhere else.
Is it in the mirror?
No.
Is it in the hallway?
I saw her in the hallway, not him. What does he want? The key? Oh, yeah, the key is the thing that had the map. Yeah. Who burst through the door? Who is that?
Guns out. They're just popping in like the Muppet Show.
Guns out, funds out.
Oh no, Rick.
I guess he burns down the.
Yeah, he does.
Let me just hide behind you like you're a meat shield.
He's gonna throw her in the water in this white nightie, and you're not gonna see anything. I remember
I'm
being frustrated
sorry.
at that in the
I
theater in
remember that.
1999, and I feel like I'm gonna get frustrated again.
I remember that, too. How did you feel about that, Kitty?
I mean, you got to give us a break. There's one
What?
woman in the entire world.
Oh yeah, no, I remember looking as she's wandering around in the room. I was trying to
Right? Trying to see what was
yeah what there was
available to
see.
view. Right. I'm just going to take in the sights.
Yeah.
Now they go crazy burning stuff.
Just having all kinds of fun. No other women on the boat.
There's another woman in the world.
It is every 800 years a new woman can be born.
That's right. In fact, when you get to the third movie and she doesn't come back, they just have to replace the woman. That's a funny bit too.
Yeah, when she moves him, yeah.
When he's not even paying attention, they're getting closer and closer. Because that's how you shoot guns, just slowly moving your hand to the right.
Yeah,
On
and
a
you never
standing
reload.
target.
I mean, to be fair, if you have bad aim.
Now, I thought that too, but I've seen him put the guns away and pull out different ones a couple times.
Oh yeah.
He's got more in his straps than just those two. See, this is 1999, Brian, getting real excited.
Oh, this
Then
was
he's going to
19...
get real disappointed. This is also 2024, Brian, getting disappointed if we're going to be honest with you.
I had that same problem with Jessica Biel in
That was
Texas.
the most indestructible white shirt in the
wife
history of
beater.
film.
It was a wife beater,
Yes.
right? Or a tank top.
And at the end of that movie, Leatherface is just purposely turning on sprinkler systems.
And then the air conditioning. And then
it's in nothing.
never.
It's crazy.
Despite them spending a lot of times with the camera just straight at her boobs.
Now, some people are going to hear that and be like, these guys are creeps. And some people are going to be like, I know.
It was Jessica Biel's tank top versus changing weather conditions.
In her tank top one.
Didn't you guys already do this
No, we didn't do that.
conversation?
No, I'm sure.
Oh, you know what? You have done this conversation, just not recorded.
No,
you
we-
might as well record it. You can just hit play the next time you want to listen to yourself talk about it.
I'll just bring it up again.
Okay.
That's a good fire stunt.
Oh, yeah.
The guy on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that dead cowboy.
Yep. He's just a straight up cowboy.
He's wasting bullets.
I like that each of these disposable, like the rival team, has its own little stereotype personality. Like, boop, here you are. You're the cowboy. You're the smart guy.
But it's like they're the village people.
Yeah, they're all gonna die too. So
I think I would accept
Spoilers.
Pete, your line's coming up.
the one that I always shout for no reason.
Yes.
All the time for no reason that we all know.
Oh, yeah? What's that line?
you're on the wrong side of the river.
It's either that or it's Chappelle from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Wait, this is where Sad Stabell comes in.
Yeah, what? How is this possible?
There it is.
Yeah, it's not even wet anymore.
I think they CGI'd that.
Yeah.
Here you go,
Benny's
Pete.
got all the horses. Hey, Benny. Look,
You don't want to try to do it in time
Like
at all.
you're on the wrong
Just wanna
side.
Wait till
No,
afterwards.
yeah.
The
what?
river.
You want another take on that one?
Benny, you're on the wrong side of the river, man. The complete wrong.
Benny, you're on the wrong side of the river.
Hey, Benny. Benny. Hey, Benny.
Women.
What?
If you don't know that, you can't prove it. I think they cast men in those roles.
Not gonna lie, I thought one of them was a man, just from the eyes.
Yeah.
Ooh, camels.
Are there only... She does have the Oksana Moon... What's her name? Oksana Moon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does have a couple lines. So there are two speaking parts for women in this movie, technically,
Oh.
because she has a brief
Do
lines.
they talk to each other
Yeah.
and not about
Oh, God, no.
the mummy?
Yeah.
No. There's-
Look, more women.
That's the same woman.
No, the women
That is
behind
literally
her.
the same woman.
She changed clothes. It must
She
be
did.
a different woman.
Yeah. No, she's got that.
Now she's got mascara on.
Well, yeah.
I think he's only in love with her because he never saw her in those glasses.
I think he's only in love with her because
She's the only woman in his show.
She's the only woman.
And he's coming out of prison.
It's
Yes.
either her, Benny, or Jonathan.
I don't think that there's a chance that he wasn't with Benny at some point because no matter how he treats Benny, Benny keeps jumping by his side.
And he keeps letting Benny live.
Yes.
He does.
Like he throws him off that boat and they're still joking around when they get back. And he's going to pop up next to him later. I remember that too, where I'm like, why does Benny keep associating himself with this man?
You guys are all going to get cancer. Put on some sunscreen or a hat.
I thought you were talking to
or
us.
something.
I thought so too, and I got really upset for a minute.
It's just weird that she has that cauldron out and she's cursing us while she's doing it.
You told me that was soup.
I'm putting in 4 rabbit feet.
We were just
talking about rabbit
I
feet.
know, that's why I brought it up.
Jesus.
You know he's just sitting on the step away from you guys smoking. So
We
I wasn't
assumed
that
you weren't
far
listening to
away.
us at all. That's why you were that far away.
I've
No,
always
I
assumed
s-
you're not listening.
Between Pete's smelly stuff and your cigars, sometimes I'm like, no, I need air.
The air up there, Air Bud.
You ever ridden a camel?
I think so at the zoo.
Do you think
Yeah.
they let you ride camels at the zoo?
But he never wrote back.
I've smoked camels before.
I have too, as a matter of
I
fact.
probably have.
I think I'd be more willing to ride a camel than a horse. I don't know why.
Ridden both. I rode an elephant once.
Me
I
too.
don't think I rode a zebra, but I definitely rode a
I don't-
camel.
Think that prison horses like to be ridden.
I rode a pony.
Good boy.
Baloney pony.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Good stuff. What's happening? I lost track of this movie.
Would
Where
it
are
be
we?
freezing in the desert right now?
Yes, it's freezing right now, and now he's wearing a hat, so that's good because it's dark out.
Why was this merchant guy tagging along?
It's supposed to be shut night for death.
Oh, he is the guy who was gonna hang Rick, so he's going along because he's getting parts of the
Oh, he
treasure,
gets the-
whatever
hey,
the treasure
They're
is.
still standing in the same spot.
They
Yeah,
have
they've been
never
there
moved.
for years.
It's like
He hasn't
Mount
aged in the
Rushmore.
3 years either.
I think he's the mummy.
He remembers who the O'Connell is from all those 3 years ago.
Not a lot going on in this one passage they watch over.
Well, to be fair,
When the next person that walks by is the same person you saw last time, you tend to remember these things.
There were a couple lizards.
they were on the wrong side of the river, but somehow they got there at the exact same time. Okay.
I mean, not to point out the obvious, but if I can hear you on the other side of the river, it's not going to be that difficult to traverse it.
Well, who knows? There might be
I'm on
hippos.
the east side. I'm on the west side.
side.
It ain't the Mississippi.
I'm on the east bank. I'm on the west bank.
I don't know any of your references.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, man. Where you been?
Serious? I don't know. That's
All
gonna be
right.
the next Christmas
We're
movie
watching
we
that
watch.
movie.
I just know that Benny's right up there, saddled up next to O'Connell again, and he's just ready to be buddies.
Because they're old war buddies.
I think that's not what they are.
Yeah, they are.
I think they're old lovers.
Well, old war buddies are always lovers.
Not always.
Always. Every time. When you go into battle, you have to have your battle buddy, and that's your lover. I read books, man. I know these things.
Pete was never drafted, but he did sign up.
Wait, my dad was in a war.
Yeah, did he? There's no shame.
In the hundreds of hours we've heard him tell stories about the war, there's no way some homosexuality didn't slip in there while I wasn't paying attention.
You see?
It slipped in there?
It had.
Oh, it slipped in there. My baloney pony. But not mine. I did sign up for like a Marine recruiter one time because they gave me like a free compass.
Yes.
And then they called me for years and years and years. And I'm like, your compass broke when I opened it.
Lover squirrel.
What's happening?
I was about to throw him off this thing. I remember that. I remember this movie a lot better than I thought.
Because it's a great movie. This is one of the first DVDs I ever bought.
Now, will this be the last straw for Benny, or will he still pop up later and be like, hey, Rick?
When Benny gets eaten by the scarabs,
Yeah.
you can... Brendan Fraser's sad when he says, bye-bye, Benny.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell he's really gutted about it. Poor Benny. I can never throw him off a camel
I don't think you can
again.
actually focus on someone while you're like racing a camel.
I mean, if you're going the same speed, you wouldn't really have any trouble with it.
I don't know.
My
It's just how
understanding,
relative time works.
my understanding is that a camel at a gallop will just destroy your insides.
Exactly.
It's not a comfortable ride.
On the first date?
On the first date, he's going to get a camel pony baloney named Tony, who pays alimony.
I thought you were taking off your headphones
And
to
he's a
leave because you're
phony.
listening to Pete more than me.
No, I
like
knew I
whenever
had-
he starts going like this, I just start watching the movie.
I knew I had plenty of time.
Did that guy have an umbrella over his head?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
because he's smarter than the
Average bear.
cowboy guy.
Hey, boo-boo. That's boo-boo getting hit with the rope.
Where did they get that from?
Hey, boo-boo.
They dug it up. Look how dirty it is.
Suppose.
This is how Indiana Jones figured out where the Ark was.
This guy, like, it just boggles my mind how do you think they just went next door to a different movie and were like, hey, you, come and be in this movie?
Yeah.
Who? Which guy?
The cowboy.
No, they had to give all of them I thought it was so cool that they each have their own little character. These are all things I expect in 1920s Egypt. I expect
A cowboy,
to see these are
a woman,
one woman, one cowboy,
one drunk,
one drunk, one
space cowboy.
Somehow.
one scholar.
Because isn't Rick technically kind of a cowboy too? He does all the
Yeah.
cowboy stuff.
No, he's a soldier of fortune.
I think they just needed a backup Rick in case something went wrong on a stunt. And they just left his footage in because he was pretty good.
This Brendan Fraser did a ton of his own stunts on this, and that's why his body is in such bad shape. He did lots of his own stunts for years.
Wow.
And I think this was back before they wouldn't let people do their own stuff.
Is his body in that shape because this took a toll on it or because he tried to heal it with donuts?
What else do you heal it with?
No offense to Brendan Fraser, but
That's insulation so that, he doesn't hurt his body anymore.
this would have been right around Scrubs? Pre-Scrubs? Scrubs is probably 2000.
Scrubs was, it might have been the
Yeah.
early 90s. Because
Early
Brendan
90s.
Fraser.
Early 2000s.
I'm sorry, late last millennium.
So, yeah, I think that he's probably doing Scrubs right around Mummy, too.
I see. Oh, I remembered the movie that I saw Jonathan in, and it was this movie, so it didn't help our cause any.
So, I can't remember who it was, but on one of these previous ones, I've said that, too, where I was like, I know I've seen this guy in something, but then sometimes I think it's just this movie. Because I watch this movie all
Yep.
the time.
There are a surprising number of actors I found that's true for.
This is where the scarab's going to get the guy at the end, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like Bugs. Bugs Bunny?
$8.
Really? I like them.
No, that's what the screen said.
Oh, are we going to do the voices again?
Yes.
Boy,
Only when Beni comes on.
I call Brendan Fraser.
You can be Brendan Fraser. You can be Evie.
Fantastic.
I'll
I'm the
be
only
Jonathan.
woman in Egypt. The legs of Anubis. The secret compartment should be hidden somewhere inside here. She's a saintly woman from the south, from Savannah, Georgia. Not British at all.
That sounded British. I know how it works.
Two guns, one for each of you.
Oh, look,
Velcro.
Jonathan's got his little pistol.
So I watched this movie with the commentary on, back when commentaries weren't with the people. When they all point their guns like this, it goes clickety clack, 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 clack. And whoever was on there, like, I don't know, the stunt guy or whatever random people, they're like, those guns would never make those sounds. If those guns sounded like that, they would not work and fall apart in their hands. But it's cool. There it is again.
It's like a cartoon.
It is. It's fun. That's why this movie is fun.
Rick's kind of outgunned here. He's got a bookworm and a drunk.
He doesn't need them.
And a guy who's going to get eaten by scarabs.
Look at that.
See? Yeah, me too.
And look. His
That's what
arm's not
Jonathan
shaking.
said. Yeah.
And look at it. His arm is straight. He's got nothing. Even though his pistol's tiny, he knows how to use it.
It's the size that doesn't matter.
It's not the size of the wave, it's the motion of the ocean.
I guess. For drowning.
Well, riptide. Take you out. Yeah, look at him digging away. Why were they digging up? Oh, that's right. They went underneath to find the secret compartment because Evie figured it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she's British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the south of England.
Where does smelly little friend get to?
Where did this guy run off?
Hole. Ha.
It's a whole mummy town, right? Or is it just one pyramid? I don't remember. It's
He
mummy
went to
town.
go look for the bugs by himself, even though he hates bugs.
I was going to say, if you hate bugs, why are you running away from the encampment with the other people in the fire? And you're going to go touch some bugs now?
I guess.
Man's got a complex relationship with bugs.
He does.
He's got the same knife as those bad guys on the boat. Look at that.
You know who
These
else
will
had a
fit your
complex
night-
relationship
matey
with bugs?
Price.
Elmer Fudd.
I was gonna say.
Oh, Lordy.
It was a good one, right, Kitty?
No.
You liked it. Now what's happening? Oh, he's got his scarab. This was the part that scared our child when he watched this movie. He couldn't handle the bug part. It gave him like nightmares.
Which child?
I'm pretty sure it was Sam.
Oh,
Sam
I don't
who-
even remember that.
Yeah, Sam, who likes horror movies, did not like this because that scene really affected him.
We got Superman as Clark Kent on the right. We got the cowboy next to him.
I missed it. I got to see Clark Kent. Hey,
There, now he's in
There
the
he
middle,
is.
but yeah, he's Clark Kent, definitely.
Fezes are cool.
Why does he just keep yelling at them like it's going to do anything?
It did. Look, it did work.
Yeah. How else do you make people go faster?
That guy looks like a gangster, so we got a 20s gangster.
Yep.
And then we got the guy with the
Prohibition time.
fez. I hope they all make it through this movie.
Me too.
I
Because
can't
they're,
imagine any other reason to have them than their survival.
they're a fun group. I'd like to see have a rivalry again in
I'd
part
like
two.
to see this movie end with them around a campfire singing the Ewok song.
I was
Dum,
gonna say I would like to see something else, but that is probably the best way to end any movie ever is the Ewok song.
You know who didn't agree with it?
George Lucas? Yeah, I know
Who
who.
took it away from us. Instead, we had to watch Planets celebrating that didn't help out at all in the rebellion.
So I still have the VHS recordings, like the actual VHS cassette things, and I have the jacket, but not the third one. I'm missing the third one, so that's the only place you can listen to the Ewok song and see it. 'Cause Lucas never lets it go again.
And he's not in charge of it anymore, so I don't know why Disney doesn't put those editions
That's
out.
what I said. Like
Yeah.
whenever he stopped being in control of it. See, he knows the scarab is a coming. Everyone knows the scarab is a coming.
So he left to loot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because look, there's so many more. Oh, here it goes.
I don't like this part either.
You don't like it either, Kitty? I can't wait to see how it looks. How does this CGI hold up?
Take off your pants, man.
What do you look?
Light yourself on fire.
Yeah.
Ew!
Yeah. You know what that looks like? A muscular young Bob Hoskins. I see the Wolverine right there, guys.
Oh, it's going to his
It's
brain.
going to his brain.
He's insane in the membrane now. He's bug-brained in the
He
membrane.
that shall not be named. Voldemort?
It's pronounced Voldemort.
Voldemort.
It's pronounced however I want to fucking read it out of a book. It's written down, not said.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. I don't care how the movies decided to do it. I can choose how I want to.
The movies didn't do it either.
Oh, they didn't name him?
I believe, they called him Voldemort.
Yeah.
Right. And then J.K. Rowling, the piece of shit that she is, she decided to change it afterwards before she went full on
Oh,
crazy.
like how Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah. Like she started slipping. Everyone, I guess, should have seen it coming. And she said that wizards would just poop on the floor because they would make like magic holes. So they just walked around shitting everywhere.
So she opened with wizards poop on the floor, and then people kept listening to anything she had to say after that anyway.
Apparently so, at least from what I understand.
He just Three Stooged himself to death.
Well, it happens.
What do you suppose killed him?
Running headfirst into a wall?
Yeah, that's what my guess is.
No, it's those Beatles. They ate his brain. Now,
So to me, it looks like there's a bunch of clothes around the fire. Like, and underneath it. Whenever I looked at this, it's confused me.
well, you've confused me. So I see three people sitting around a campfire.
Okay. You don't see what looks like pillows and blankets are like around the pit that's in the fire or the fire is in.
Not.
Oh, no?
I see. It looks like rocks.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Is it
too.
supposed to be rocks? Okay.
I think it's just very black.
But it doesn't make sense why they're burning rocks. How that works.
That's how the rocks are in Egypt. That's why it's so hot there, obviously, because the rocks are always on fire.
He just said this bottle's broken, but he opened it and it seems to be intact. What is he talking about?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. You're still doing sound effects. Kitty, I like it. What's that? What's that noise out there? Who's coming? Is it the Magi?
I don't know.
Yeah, it has to be.
Oh,
There's no
look,
other
there
people
they
in this
are.
movie. We still haven't gotten the mummy yet.
That I was going to
We're
say.
50 minutes into this movie almost.
This-
we have not
Yeah.
gotten the mummy.
This was
We'll
one
get
of
there.
the earliest of the 2-hour movies, where it was still
Pete,
exciting.
I'm going to promise you that there were 2-hour movies
I know.
long before 1999.
Okay, but it was right before it became the standard to make every movie 2 hours long, which is what we seem to suffer from today.
I wish they were 2 hours long. What are you talking about? These movies are all 240.
Oh yeah, right. 2 hours would be a good. Well,
Yeah, see, he's a perfect shot, too.
even drunk. Look at Beni stealing again. Uh-oh, who's behind you, Beni? It's that guy.
There's a lot for a spit take.
He took his liquor with him.
Of course, he's not dumb. Yeah.
Action.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. Indiana Jones wishes he could have shot a sword out of somebody's hand.
What?
Yeah. Instead, he just shot the guy.
Ooh, dynamite. Did I miss Evie just blow a dude away?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. No remorse corp that one.
They're bad guys.
The Magi?
Yeah, they're attacking. Yeah, they said, don't go in there.
Yeah.
Go away.
Everything I know about them is they bring you a gift.
Aren't there 3 of them?
I don't know. I know that about the gift of the Magi.
Wait, no. Wait, is that the one where they cut their hair and they buy the combs?
I know I just said it, but all I know is that about the gift of the Magi.
That's all you know is the title. You are no help, Kitty. Help me. What
About
am I
what?
thinking of? What's
I'm
the gift of
watching
the
the
magic?
movie.
You make me so sad.
Well, she
I
knocked
understand.
herself out from the blowback.
Well, I probably would, too.
I just think it'd be funny if she got up and be like, did I kill that man? Like, I'm a librarian and I just murdered. She's
Oh,
been
yeah.
around Rick for one day and she's
Oh,
already murdered
no,
people.
Clark Kent.
I hope that if these 4 do die, they have to die together because I can't imagine the sorrow of one of them having to live without the others.
Do die. If these people all should die, all the do die day.
Okay. You know what song I had stuck in my head all week, Pete?
The one I just sang to you?
No. Pete.
King of the world.
Pete. He's a god.
That song is in my head a lot too. I
It's a real
understand.
earworm.
What, you guys haven't told me what your theme songs are yet. The songs that play in your head when you go about your daily chores and tasks.
No, mine is kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself.
Oh, that's really morbid.
So it's that emo music I've been hearing about.
That's by Prodigy.
I think the lead singer of that group is dead.
Wow, you're bringing the facts. I don't know it.
Well, gosh, I hope it's not going to find out tomorrow that he's now dead.
He died. She died while recording this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's why she's related, because she was in his her mother was an Egyptian.
Yep, good catch, kitty. They're layering in the lore for the Mummyverse right here.
This is the mummification. Wait, no.
That would be a good sequel title.
I'm surprised that I know that they probably have no interest in doing it, but I'm surprised they haven't thought about bringing this back.
What?
All these movies, all three of them, even the third one that I've never met anybody who's seen, made over $400 million. I'm surprised that they haven't been like, hey, it's 2024. It's been 25
I'm
years.
confused as to, well, just wait. Next weekend they'll be announcing it.
I just don't think Rachel Weisz is coming back for that.
No, they
think
won't
so?
bring back the original cast. It's going to be all recast.
No, I mean, you send their kid out and then they just do the cameos.
Yeah, the legacy appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, clean smooching. Nope.
Oh, it's getting better.
She was talking about blowback and blowing people away. Oh, that was you guys. Ooh,
Look, the sun.
the sun was up. Press play.
Ox on the moon.
Ducks on a moon. Man.
Oh, I could just look. Look, I have this thing. I could just look up the Mummy Returns, like the story.
Well, I think the Mummy Returns.
I don't know. I
Mummy
assume
Returns.
something he didn't need.
No.
Or he accidentally got.
I get that the Mummy's coming out pissed, right? But he's the bad guy for being in love with the person that was being, in a relationship she was forced into. Seems unfair that he's taking this out on the Rick O'Connors of the world and not, the Egyptians.
Well, you're just angry at the war. She's angry at men. There was only one of her, and all of the other men messed up.
Who are you talking about? The Mummy is the
Yeah, I'm talking about
Imhotep.
Arnold
Oh, I
Vosloo.
thought we were talking about a Knocks on a Moon.
No, she doesn't get any more lines.
Oh, that was it.
I think she does pop up again at the end, maybe.
I thought she did.
I feel like she does.
Oh, you know what? I'm confusing things with the that other guy, Tom Cruise's mummy, because the mummy was a girl.
See, that guy's Clark Kent. We've got a gangster, Clark Kent, Fez guy, and cowboy.
Yep.
Fez guy.
And they're going to break into a song any minute now.
Hey, did you know there are two streets in Buffalo? One's named Clark, one's named Kent, and they have the intersection right over there on some other road?
Wouldn't they intersect with each other?
Yeah, but they're close to some other road that you know.
Boy.
Well, I know
Christ.
it. It's pretty cool to look at the sign. That's my point. It's saying that guy's name. Clark Kent. Not Fez guy.
Dave?
Clark Kent. What's Benny wearing?
The guy
Another
on the
Fez?
left.
He's got a fez.
The guy on the left could definitely be Jeremy Piven. If they had wanted Jeremy Piven.
100%.
Stop opening up old mummy dust
Yeah, I
stuff.
know.
You'll always open it up. Didn't they just open up a sarcophagus and find like a black sludge in it?
Who?
Archaeologists.
I don't know. That's interesting. I'll have to look it up.
Or they did.
Not right now, but they did. Well, was it just like old body parts and goop?
I don't know, but they said you can't drink it. It would probably be bad.
Hey, Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, he just face died doing a hey you guys. Hey you guys.
I was just going to say that.
Juicy.
Juicy.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he was probably about 25. He stopped aging at some point.
No. He's 3,000 years old.
Hey, look at that.
Wait, when was the opening set?
1923?
He was alive.
The opening.
Olden times.
Olden times.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
I just remember when that was happening.
I
Opening?
feel like you're trying to do math, and I'm
thought
not
it
going to
was-
be part of
As
this.
I said earlier, I thought it was like 800 years. So how's he over 3,000? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're making shit up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was BC.
800 years from 1923 would have
Yeah.
only been, well, no, it's every 800 years. I assume from 3,000 years ago, every 800 years, another woman is born.
Yeah, so I thought this was happening. The opening was happening in the 1100s, but
Yes.
they seem to be telling me it was BC.
It was, yeah.
I don't know.
It does exist.
That's not the Book of the Dead. I've seen the Book of the Dead. And there's no Ash in this movie.
He would have fit right into this group, though.
But he wouldn't have died.
No, he'd make it out.
These people die?
Well, I hope not. I am still holding out hope. One of those urns is broken. Oh, shit. What are those called? They just said it. I wasn't listening.
I wasn't listening either because the sound is off.
I know. That's why I wasn't listening.
And I don't know how to read, so I don't know why you're coming to me with this.
Look at this fool trying to open the book. He's got the Bryan problem.
So he knows it's the Book of the Dead, but he's still trying to open it.
They've been opening up every sarcophagus they came across. I don't think they care too much. Those are the things that hold the organs. Mm-hmm. They're all fancy.
See, Benny's still buddying up with him. It's my friend Rick.
Well,
He's throwing me off a horse. He's throwing me off a boat.
he's thrown me off a camel.
Yeah, I guess it was a camel, not a horse. Thanks for correcting me.
He's thrown him off a horse too. Oh, trust me, these guys have a long, long history of throwing people from things.
These rivals get a lot of screen time.
The rival, yeah. And you still don't care when they die that much.
They die? Damn it. I've been hoping the whole time that they're going to make it.
Nope.
Maybe you misremember the movie, Kitty.
Yeah.
When did you see this in the theater? I'm looking at you, Kitty.
Maybe. I think so. Yes.
Okay.
No? I don't know. Either
Oh.
way, I would have been freaked out by the bugs.
Yeah, because you're a big fan of this movie too. So I just wondered when you saw it first.
I saw it so many times, I don't even remember when I saw it first.
Yeah,
It was a big, popular one in my family.
I get it. It's a big popular one in me.
You grew up with it in that family. You married into it in another family. It's a real
Yes.
family tradition, The Mummy.
Got to
I
get
remember
these.
the first time I saw it. It was May of 1999.
Me too. And I said, "That's cool. I'm going to be an archaeologist who specializes in Egypt."
This was definitely one of the more fun ones we saw in the summer because we saw a lot of bad movies in the summer. Twister, for example.
We got sisters.
Yeah.
There's what was I going to say? Shoot, Twister sisters. Oh, Twisted Sister. That was an actual thing. You think?
Alice Cooper?
No,
That's not right.
No, it was Dee Snider.
Dee Snider.
that's right. And that was Dee's nuts.
Dee Snider.
Dee's. Nope, that was it. These guys. Ooh, she figured it out because she's the smart one. Remember? Yeah.
She figured out the one item she
Yeah.
has fits into.
You
looks
must
exactly
not
like the
open the
thing.
book.
That happens a
She's
lot.
also,
around
yeah,
here?
she's gonna curse them all now. So she's the smart one.
Yeah. Look, Bruce Campbell figured it out in Ash Versus. Here they come. The juicy mummies are going to get.
He's not juicy anymore.
He's going to get some juicy fruit. Oh, look at him. All right, I still think the CGI works. 100%. What do we get?
She cursed them all. She's the one who read the book. She's the one who should know better.
Yeah.
You think Jonathan would do it drunk? That would have made sense.
That's how Ash did it.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to impress a lady.
Well-
I'll read to you.
What's that?
I'll read to you.
Yeah. It's the one thing that he knows. So he pulls it out. It's a foreign language, man. You're right, though. It should have been Jonathan.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
What
or,
I miss.
Or maybe one of the rivals because they don't pay attention.
Bugs.
It's weird to have her do it.
What'd she do?
She's the one who unleashes everything on them.
She opened the book and read it.
The one person who knows not to do that did it. And when you have like 5 other characters, it would make more sense to do it.
That is an interesting choice. Oh, my gosh. Fez guy. You just sit there and let the crickets eat you?
That's what it's like when the mayflies come out in Ohio.
I remember that.
It's crazy.
They're pretty gross.
They're gigantic.
Oh no, my glasses, not my glasses.
Classic Velma.
Classic Velma coming up.
Oh, that's who the 4 of them were.
The
And
Scooby Gang?
they're the Scooby Gang.
Beni
and
was their
Beni
dog?
is Scooby Doo, yeah.
Betty's scrappy dude.
Benny is scrappy,
There's
too.
Thelma.
No, you still have glass in there. I don't think this is as bad as you think it is.
I'm gonna say Cowboy Guy would be
He can see
Fred.
fine.
No, he can't. Look here, mister. I can wake up in the morning and just see things.
Clark Kent would be
You ain't
Daphne.
got friends.
See, now he's Superman.
Yeah.
I don't understand what his
Say
problem
Clark
is.
Kent. He's
All right, I can buy that. Who's Shaggy?
I don't know, Fez
Fez
guy.
guy.
This guy is Shaggy. He just sat there and let the
Of
crickets
the
eat him.
group, which one would wear a fez? Shaggy.
He has
Yeah,
worn
he
a Fez.
There you go.
And you know what? Scooby has too, so Benny was wearing one as well.
Cowboy guy was Fred, right?
I think so.
Fred.
Yeah.
I was saying Fred.
Yeah,
And Clark Kent was Daphne.
exactly.
No, Velma.
Velma, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
right. Velma. Wait, who's the other guy then? I'm missing a guy.
The
The
gangster
weird
guy.
gangster guy. That
Yeah.
would have to be Velma.
Sure.
Or,
No, that's Daphne.
Daphne.
Yeah, of course.
These guys also have a Scoopy gang, but they lost one.
I like that it's light enough. That's cool.
Bugs.
Fake.
Bugs. No, it's real. That's totally real. Bugs do that, and they run like that.
And they know people.
Have you ever seen those little flea circuses?
He's shooting them.
I've played D&D. I know how these things work and how they look. Yeah. Shoot them all. Oh, he's not going to do it.
Well, at least they were running after you because they could have just turned and gotten you.
Hey, Rachel Weisz, you're on the
Bye.
wrong side of the river.
This is like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade when they accidentally go through the wall.
Where are they all going? Evie! Wow. How did I get here?
Oh yeah, this is the blind guy. So the mummy stole his eyes, but they're bad eyes.
They're not good eyes.
Yeah, so why take eyes of somebody who can't see? He got defective eyes.
He stops to put glasses on.
Yeah, he might have to.
Yeah.
I think his vision is impaired.
Why would he pick that guy?
That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
picked the guy with his one characteristic is his eyes are bad, and he took his eyes. He took your tongue too? So how
Oh.
are you talking? I don't understand. Well, that explains why his eyesight's bad, though.
Yeah.
He thinks
Yeah.
it's X on him. Maybe that's why they did it. Because we were just asking why did
Oh,
he
yeah,
take
yeah.
the eyes of somebody whose one character trait is bad eyesight?
Oh, I got it. It's a dumb Frankenstein. I feel like that's a comedy waiting to be written. The Frankenstein was put together with like bad parts.
Oh, that guy's dead. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I forgot that
squishy.
happened. Juicy,
Juicy.
juicy fruit, big red. Ooh, look at this mummy.
Okay, stand against the wall and it'll turn again.
And you'll see a bunch of Nazis behind it this time. It's their headquarters. The floor's on fire. I like that. I like that it's right here. Yeah. Roar back, Brendan. Monster growls at you, you growl back and shoot it. Oh, his face got fixed. Back to better. What?
Oh, the Magi. They're always popping up when you least expect them.
That's the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
But you know,
That's true.
Inquisition.
Do, do,
I
do,
don't
do.
remember any other words.
I don't remember any of it, so good
Your
for you.
only job was to prevent this from happening, and you're showing up now.
Well, why did they let him go when they initially attacked?
I don't know that they know what their job is.
Why did Cricket Boy survive? I thought the crickets ate him. I thought Jiminy Cricket said wish upon a star and then ate him. Or put the star in him like in Violent Night.
I wasn't listening to a word you're saying.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Man, you guys are missing real questions. I'm probing at the heart of the universe over here. And look at you, watching the Magi not do their jobs. I feel like, in this instance, Brendan Fraser is the Beni to his Magi. 'Cause he's always talking down to him. He keeps letting them live.
Oh, there's like a hierarchy of Beniness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a hierarchy to Beni.
I feel like the Magi could have done this better and just moved it further out to the desert, away from where they saw all these people were coming in and like
I feel like they could have just like
colonizing.
taken the book and not let people get to it.
Right, like
Yeah.
they could have spread things out a bit further.
Now Benny's going to get to be a Renfield.
Yes.
For a few minutes, yeah. I appreciate that he's got all the different religious, what do
yeah.
you call them?
Yeah.
like
Emblems.
or some such name, and one of them works. That's my father's plan, actually. He really wants like 3 different priests or preachers or whoever does that to come to his funeral to like get him in, because that way he wants to cover all his bases. Which one is it? Which one? It's not Buddha.
Gibberish.
It's not.
Yeah, I
Buddha.
think it's the Star of David.
That one works because
Yeah.
that lowercase t didn't work. That Chevy symbol didn't work.
See?
I wonder what car that is for.
Hebrew.
Yeah.
The language of the slaves. That's
Yes.
right.
This is a very
Again.
actually that's a very good comment on how Jewish people are treated.
And the hierarchy of Bennies. Slaves, see?
No, see, he thinks he's Jewish, so he's trying to buy him off with gold. I'm not reading that incorrectly at all.
No.
Clearly, this movie. What? Who broke that?
Who broke my jar? That'd be funny. His whole thing was like, no. She died thousands of years ago. I don't care. Who broke my jar?
This is damage of personal property over here.
You will pay Rick O'Connell for breaking my jar.
What was that show that was on in the 90s? It wasn't Beverly Hills
Modern
90210. Ooh, Cairo. It was the other one. Melrose Place. One of the bad guys got killed and buried, and then his hand burst out at the end of one of the seasons, just like The Mummy did. That was the best show ever.
Do you remember when the one girl died and then she showed up as a ghost? It was like, I'll never leave you, Billy. And then we never saw her again.
Yep, Billy, Andrew One Face Shoe, who got the same face his whole time on screen.
Yep.
Touched her underpants.
That girl went on to be one of the Sex and the City girls.
Who?
I just don't know their names.
Oh, yeah.
Kim Cattrall?
Not
Nope.
that one.
Not
Which-
Sarah Jessica Parker.
The one with the dark hair. Samantha?
Nope. That's Kim Cattrall.
Betty?
Betty.
Betty.
That's right.
Who's Betty?
It was,
Well, I just started watching Sex and the City again, so you should think.
you know who's in Sex and the City? Kyle MacLachlan.
Is he? Who's Mr. Big? Wasn't he on one of the cop dramas?
Chris Knott.
Yeah, he was. He's
Mr.
something.
Big. I have never seen an episode of Sex. I lie because
We had it on the other night.
I haven't watched it. But my
I've
point
never
was,
have either.
Cynthia Nixon.
Nope. The other
Kristen
one.
Davis.
There you go.
yeah, that's her. I would watch it when Young Pete, when it first came on. I was like, well, it's called Sex and the City, or Sex and the City. And I was like, well, there's got to be nudity, right? There really wasn't. It was just a bunch of...
Kim Cattrall was naked all the time.
Yeah,
I don't
a lot
remember.
of naked people.
The one episode I watched did not have it, so I never watched it again.
There's a lot of simulated sex. Woman, I swear.
I don't know. That seems like somebody who work at Jabba's palace.
Oh, yeah. Who's this guy? The old retired Air Force captain.
Hello, sir.
I do know who that is.
The actor?
He's dead.
He's got... Oh, man.
And you know what he died from, Pete? Heart attack.
Heart attack?
All three. 3 for 3. That's
Alcoholism.
Bernard Fox.
Why? Oh, was he in something I would have seen?
Yeah, but I don't remember what he was in now. But he was a famous guy that this is near the end of his life.
Was he the fox in Disney's Robin Hood?
Maybe.
Okay.
Hey, did you know
I feel like that's come up twice now.
that Will Arnett is in Sex and the City? I did not know that. I'm going to watch it until I see him.
And then no more.
And then no more.
You turn it off. Never again.
Bernard Fox was on Bewitched and Hogan's Heroes.
Who's Bernard Fox?
The
old guy.
pilot.
The
Oh,
third-
the old pilot guy.
The third dead guy I had.
The trifecta is complete. They're all talking at the bar
Yeah.
about the tongueless one,
Oh,
no-eyed
bye,
wonder.
Daphne.
Haha, there he is.
Uh,
He's gone full Velma. Never
no
go
going
full
back.
Velma.
Oh, that's right. They got Emotep sitting right there
Yeah.
wearing the mask and stuff. That's creepy. I forgot that was happening. He's just hanging out. What does the mummy want with this guy? Just more of his soul or more body parts?
More body parts.
Didn't we just see a Frankenstein movie?
Yeah, Lisa Frankenstein.
Yes.
Last week.
She should hang out with the mummy. The two of them should get married. They seem made for each other.
They probably
I
And
don't-
you know who should be the priest that marries them? Nicolas Cage.
Of course. Why did I not say that first? I knew that answer. Yeah, show me that face. Bugs.
Ooh, CGI.
Don't.
Uh,
Oh, that's one of
Oh.
those plagues of Egypt, right?
Oh yeah, there's 10 plagues. They
What
said.
did it turn into?
Uh,
Like-
Pee-pee.
Blood.
The pee-pee
Blood.
plague. That's plague number 3.
What were the first? Oh, there's blood.
There was the
Locusts,
locusts.
blood,
Jiminy
frogs.
Cricket. Frogs were the
Yeah.
first.
I think Thin A is one of them.
The name?
Well,
Thin A.
So in
It's thinner,
Magnolia,
but I say it the way they do in the trailer because it makes me laugh every time.
in Magnolia, when it rained frogs, that was
Yes.
the plagues of Egypt happening. Like that, it's a mummy tie-in.
Yeah, only 9 happened in this movie. The other one happened in
There's some
Magnolia
kind of
the
You're
next
right,
year.
That's what I mean. There's only a few. Oh,
fire. I think it was fire was one.
fire from above,
Yeah.
Wind, water, heart.
Captain Planet.
Oh, that kid that had the heart. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always felt so bad for him.
I never watched that cartoon.
Oh, Benny. Benny.
No, Benny. No, you're the Benny now.
Little stinkweed. Yeah, you are the Benny
Don't
now.
go up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Go in
Rick's
the other direction.
Benny is the Fredo of Benny's.
That's a good practical effect.
This is not.
I accept it
This
though.
is CGI. I'll take it. Look.
You don't think this is really happening?
No.
It
It
kind
could
of
be.
it kind of looks like the old claymation stop motion stuff. So I guess
does.
it doesn't offend me as much for looking like bad CGI.
Rick has a real Wolverine style of I have one answer to everything, and it's these 2 guns.
Well, that was Han
Yes.
Solo style.
That's true.
Remember in Empire, he walks in the door and Vader's sitting there on Cloud City and he just pulls the gun instantly. He doesn't even think. I like Rick's style. I like the way he thinks.
Ooh, a cat.
Run, mummy.
He's afraid of cats the way Pete's afraid of boobs.
Hey,
He was. We were. I was upset that Rachel Weisz's nightgown worked. He was like, "Oh, thank God."
it's when they surprise you, man.
Yes.
It's when they surprise you. That's what I'm looking for him. It's all right.
The magic.
Yeah, see, look at that. Pull that gun. Did you notice all the other ones were too slow? Rick was first.
They just collected the other parts of the other group because they lost member.
Yeah. They teamed up.
Yeah. That means they're probably safe.
3,000 years.
Did they figure out that Benny has betrayed them again at this point?
No, Benny would never do that.
Well, he
Why
does for
are
a
they
little
sitting
bit.
in thrones? I think they're pieces of like
Kitty, this is
historic importance, and they shouldn't just be chilling in them.
that's what they did back then, and also it's the Game of Thrones.
Cats are guardians of the underworld.
Sure,
Okay. Yeah.
I thought Cerberus was the guardian of the underworld.
that's Greek.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's all Greek to me.
Sure.
That's a salad dressing.
Anubis.
That would be the name of my Greek restaurant.
What's that, Kitty?
Anubis is the dog.
No,
head
Anubis.
one.
Yeah, I always
Anubis.
like it because I get like all excited. Like maybe if I have to ride a bus, it's not going to be a stinky old one. That's my favorite god. Kitty, not a fan.
I stopped listening to you again.
A new
Movie.
bus.
Oh, he has already taken
A
his
new
human
bus.
sacrifice.
How many does he need?
He needs at least 10 more guys for this job.
Yeah, so it works.
Desert's 11.
Yeah.
We will need all the help we can get.
Oh, that's right. He blocks out the sun.
We saw this
Called
happen.
an eclipse. We saw it.
I was looking for it. Either this or super werewolves. One or the other.
Instead, it was cloudy.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not a full eclipse.
I think it is.
This is
I don't
Mr.
know.
Burns' plot, too. And Burns, see? He knows.
He knows what that is. He was in on it all along.
I just cannot unsee this guy as like a backup Rick.
Who, Jeremy Piven?
No, the cowboy. Who's
Cowboy's-
dressed like him
Oh,
and has
yeah,
the
yeah.
same
Oh.
mentality as him. It's like if we lose one of you, we got a backup.
Quiet women, we're planning.
She had to duck her head. I bet that was a second take because she learned after the first one.
I bet you it was a stunt man and it was too tall.
Ed Jones? No reference you got there?
No, I don't know what Ed Jones is.
Ed Too Tall Jones, the football player from the 70s. That's a reference for you.
William Refrigerator Perry.
Yep. He didn't even weigh that much compared to modern linemen.
Oh, no. He was like 150 pounds. They're like, what a monster.
76 pounds. Now, where are you going, Fez guy? You've already lost one of your group.
Come on, Fez.
Why did he run away?
Because he doesn't want to die?
Did Cowboy tell him to split up and look for clues? And he went by himself? You always partner up.
I think that he's in trouble.
Benny? Or Fez guy?
Benny's been in trouble the whole time.
Benny's always in trouble. That's his default state of being.
Oh, look. Reunited once again.
Just gonna throw a chair at you.
This is the disdain I have for you. Take this chair.
I think they're going to kiss.
This is
You
really,
are my only friend. Whoa.
it's that battle buddy bond, man.
That's true.
You make a good point, Benny.
Benny's one trait is self-preservation until it's not.
Immune from swearing in Hungarian. What? It said it on the TV.
Oh, did it?
Were you gonna get like hit a couple times in the head with a ceiling fan?
We've lost 3 babies this way. I don't know how many times we have to prove it to you that it's dangerous.
Remember the box fans if you didn't have air conditioning?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you'd sit there and you go blah, 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 and talk into it so you sounded like a weird robot. Did you guys ever like put it on high and stick your finger into
Yes.
it?
Yeah, of course.
I did too.
Okay.
Hey, look, he didn't have to get thrown out a window for a
Shouting.
change. He actually jumped.
Oh, well, he knew what was coming.
He's learning.
You know,
Yeah.
what he's doing is he's getting a little backbone that we don't appreciate. Like he's trying to uppity himself from the bottom Benny.
Oh, that guy died.
Fez guy. He should have to wear the fez.
Why did he try to take that with him?
Would the mummy be chasing them if he didn't take those urns?
Right. I think they each got one, so.
Indiana Jones in the broken pot.
Give me back my pot.
You know who's got the last pot?
No.
Harry Potter.
No.
Because he's got a pot.
Oh, are these the locusts? I thought we already had locusts.
We did. I don't know what those are. You know, I guess they came back. I don't remember the 10 plagues of Egypt.
Oh, he's a soldier.
Is that what that is? A uniform?
I guess so.
That belt is really high.
Yeah. Well, he's a mobster.
Oh, cowboy guy.
I don't feel good about this.
He looks like Harry Hamlin.
He does look like Harry
He
Hamlin.
look like Snake Plissken.
He does look like Snake Plissken. Ooh, wind's picking up.
I didn't have one. I tried. I didn't have one.
For someone else that he looked like?
Yeah.
Oh.
He looks like Pete thinks he looks.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I look
He
like
looks
Brendan
what's his
Fraser.
guy from Big Trouble in Little China.
Kurt Russell. That's
Yes.
Snake Plissken.
Yeah, he looks like Snake
You're
Plissken.
Oh, another shadow to kill.
Jack
That's the
Burton.
Second shadow
Oh, cowboy guy.
That's how I feel, Kitty. Yeah.
Oh, that was Fred Jones.
Arnold's getting back.
Back again. Hope the cat shows up again.
Man, he should say he'll be back.
Why is he eating himself?
He's made of beetles.
I
Mummies
know,
Are,
that's what I'm asking.
kill. They're scarabs.
mummies are tricky like that.
Mummy came in my house.
He did.
Yep, there he is. Mummy's coming in the house.
That's perverted.
That's how mummies come.
Yep.
Just saying.
Unlike the ghost penis, we solved this one immediately.
He's in there. He was
Become
peep-
sand. It actually makes all the sense in the world.
That's
Look
got to
at
be
that.
unpleasant for
He's-
the recipient.
He's peeking through the crack in the door and just furiously masturbating, and that's what you get right through the keyhole.
A mouthful of sand.
Spit or swallow.
She's a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, she is. Man, he really needed to pick somebody with better eyes.
Uh-oh. She loves forced kisses.
She's in love with
Now
him.
she's in love.
Why
him.
is she letting his face corrode?
Yeah. Yeah, get your ugly face off her, Arnold. Stupid Terminator.
What? He just... Wait, hold on. We can't rewind it. He walked in this door with 2 hands. And stood there and didn't have a cat.
What happened to the cat?
How did he get the cat?
Cats are magic. Didn't you guys pay attention to anything
They
at
are
all?
guardians
ever?
of the underworld.
They are guardians of the underworld.
Well, maybe Jonathan handed him the cat and he had his hands behind his back, and then he's like, look what I got
For the effect.
for the effect.
Like in Rogue One when Darth Vader turned off all his life support buttons just so he could be creepy and cool when the red lightsaber came on.
He's a showman first and foremost.
Always. Showmanship is how you get your villains like up there. Now they're all friends again. Oh.
Well, there's less of them every time they have these conversations.
Oh man, Rick O'Connell's back to
Yeah.
being the Beni.
So we should throw him off
Mafia
or
Man is
something.
my least favorite.
Yeah.
Which one?
Mafia
Mafia
Man.
Man.
Yeah, he's the least interesting.
Yeah.
But he's a soldier, I guess.
Oh,
so.
these are all the dead people or
No.
zombified people.
Yeah. They're like controlled.
Imhotep.
Imhotep.
Oh, plague, right? Isn't it plague or festers? Boils.
Oh.
Susan?
She won some kind of singing contest. She sang the prettiest.
Yeah, it's weird now when you watch those shows, all the people are clearly made up before they go on stage. But at one point, it was just about, like, can you sing?
Yep.
Yep.
I still maintain that reality shows are okay if it's a new one in the first season, and then it's bad.
I liked Celebrity Mole.
I was just talking to Kitty about that the
I
other
enjoyed
day.
that season
Was
of
it the
Celebrity Mole.
Corbin Burnson?
I don't remember. All I remember was Dennis Rodman was on it, and he was sure of who it was the whole time, and he was wrong. But everybody just kept getting, somebody kept getting just slightly more wrong. And every time he survived, he's like, I have to be right, I have to be right. And then he sat there, and when the person got eliminated, he's like, oh no. And they went back and recapped it, and he's like, you just barely survived every round with your assuredness it was one person. It's pretty funny.
if
He
I
ended up
recall-
winning.
If I recall, Corbin Burnson was on, and he was like taking notes of everything that happened around him. And then he got kicked out in like the third episode. And then he came back on when they brought back like All Stars. He's like, nothing matters. Who cares? And he still got kicked out on like the third show.
Did you see the former goalie that was here this year, but he was in Rochester for the Amerks? He got traded to San Jose, and they asked him like some random question. He's like, "Yeah, I try," or it was a shutout or something, and he goes, "Yeah, I work real hard at it, and I try real hard." He's like, "But at the end of the day, what calms me is knowing that we're all going to die, and nothing
I
really
like this
matters."
part.
Oh, where Jonathan pretends to be part of the mob?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cultural appropriation.
I think I make allowances for it in survival situations.
Oh, so there's a line.
There's a line. Zombie is the line. At that point, it doesn't matter. You're all part of the zombie culture.
I really would be interested to see like the scripts that Romero worked with and Clive Barker worked with,
Yeah, that would be interesting.
because it's taken out all this action stuff, but I know the zombie stuff was a big part of.
I'm the Batman.
still Benny. You're the Benny.
No, you're the Beni.
That's what he's saying.
No, that's what Rick's shouting back.
You're the Benny?
No, you're the Beni.
Yeah,
No,
he's
you're
shouting,
the
"You're the
Benny."
Benny at Benny," and Benny's like, "Whatever,
You're the
man.
Benny."
We do this every 2 minutes. I'm not afraid of you anymore."
We can't have that. Run him over, Jonathan.
Yeah, why'd you stop? You had
Right.
a good momentum going.
You always just keep running these people over. Look at them. Remember in the... Yeah, Jonathan
Dun,
gets
dun,
it.
dun, dun,
Jonathan's
dun,
screaming.
dun, 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 dun,
Thump,
dun.
thump, thump.
Get off my plane.
Why are they all running
No
like straight
tickets.
at it, very organized?
I don't know. There's
They went to
zombies.
ninja school.
Oh my lord,
They stuck with it more than 1 year.
that's a lot of people. Jonathan's driving very well, not panicking. He's
Oh,
been
he's
in
a-
situations like this before.
He's a functional alcoholic.
Perpow, right in the kisser. Take that, zombie. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Curator man who I
She
still
poked
don't
him
know.
in the eye.
It's the Three Stooges.
We've already seen the Three Stooges claim one life in the
No, mafia guy. I'm not.
Yeah, I
gonna
was
see
gonna say you
much.
don't like
Yeah,
him.
I don't like him. No, but we needed him to stay alive.
Oh no, the expendable one.
Oh.
He's going to go down
They-
fighting. Look
Yeah,
at
but
it.
he needed not to be expendable.
I'd like to see
He
one of
needed
these
to
movies.
stay alive so they could get rid of Imhotep.
I'd like to see one of these movies where the exact opposite happens, and all the people that you know are expendable are the ones that make it to the end, and like Brendan Fraser dies immediately.
I think
and
we
then
need a script
Rachel Weisz
written.
dies next, and her brother dies,
I've
and we end up
always
with
wanted
fucking
that.
Benny and this guy.
It's like making a movie through the eyes of a serial killer, and he's just wandering around, like slowly giving people time.
The only thing I can think of that's like that is Executive Decision, where it's sold as a Steven Seagal and Kurt Russell movie, and Steven Seagal dies immediately.
Oh, yeah.
And leaves Kurt Russell. It's a brilliant thing, though, because Kurt Russell is now unqualified for the job he has to do, but he's the only one left that can do it.
Crunch. Ah! That's like when all they get out. That was like getting out of a clown car. You don't realize how small it is until like 80 people climb out of it.
Emotep. Emotep.
Emotep.
No.
Emotep. Emotep.
They're saying, I'm Hotep.
Bubba Hotep?
Yes, I'm Hotep. I like Bubba Hotep. Did you watch Bubba Hotep, Kitty?
Yes, it was the longest movie ever.
What are you talking about? It was great.
All right, fine. It wasn't as long as the last Spider-Man movie.
That's true.
But it did take a while to get. The Man with the Screaming Brain was rough, too.
The good Spider-Man movie, though?
Yeah, it's the length, man. Movies need to be...
It's too long.
It is too long.
I was pretty sure I used context clues to guess that Kitty wasn't interested in the length.
Oh, I see.
Emotep. Emotep.
Bubba Hotep. 92
Hotep.
minutes.
No, it felt like really long.
just had to look it up because I knew it was going to be something like that.
I'm not the one who said it was too long.
No. She said, if I quote, the longest movie ever. Is that Ossie Davis?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Playing JFK.
You want to know some facts about Ossie Davis? He was in
Nope.
Grumpy Old Men.
Okay.
And he was in Bubba Hotep.
Cool. That's cool.
And he passed away. I ran out of him in this movie.
Thought he's living his best life, is what you were going to say.
This mummy's pretty cool. I got to be honest. Arnold.
You like his drip? That's
just
what
No,
kids say.
no, Pete.
You
no.
like his drip?
No,
He's drippy.
No.
I just don't know what to do with you anymore.
Kill them all.
He's just a good bad guy.
The Terminator?
He's intimidating. He's got a unique, cool look. He controls the 10 plagues. It's pretty good.
He's got the only girl in 2 different incarnations.
That's right.
Into the sewer. Maybe they're going to meet the turtles. I'm so excited. That would be a crossover. The Mummy and the Turtles.
There are no turtles in 1926. And I mean that literally. Not Ninja Turtles. There's no turtles in 1926. They all were born out of World War II.
That's right.
You know that.
Before turtles, what were they? The pre-turtle.
What are
when
they just
evolved.
doing? Like hugging him really hard?
Yes.
I don't know how they're.
Group hug.
There were tortoises.
Oh, I thought they were rocks. Not the fire rocks like in Egypt.
Look,
but-
their car made it.
Yeah, they got a new car, right? Or the
No, that's
there's-
the same car.
I have to smell it.
So I like this guy.
Bernard Fox.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cool. Sitting out there listening to his gramophone.
All I know is there must have been like a lot of bacon on set because 3 people died of heart failure.
I want bacon.
Bacon's the best. Mm-hmm. That's how I'm going to go.
when you were dropping off Fred, I was talking to Sam. I'm like, I wish Dad was homo. You could have bacon then. He's like, you can make bacon, Mom. I'm like, nope.
You know what I heard, right?
What?
Nope.
I heard her say, I wish Dad was homo.
I did not say that.
Because then he'd make bacon.
I make bologna, goddammit.
I love his goggles.
That's his That's his characteristic. He's riding on the wing.
Do I bloody look all right? Whee! Whee! In my head, that's...
Ooh, Twister.
Twister.
Yeah.
Stealing from all the hits because that came out in the early 90s. And
96.
you know what they said? You know what people like? They like tornadoes. We're going to stick one in here.
They like fezzes.
We're going to
They like
stick 2 in
plagues.
here.
They like twisters.
They like mobsters.
They like Beni.
Cowboys.
They like
Camels.
multiple cowboys.
They like people being on the wrong side of rivers.
And they like Rachel Weisz,
Yeah.
who I first saw in Chain Reaction.
What are you doing?
The best I can.
The best I can.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, always the best.
Who's this?
Imhotep.
Morgan Freeman was in that too.
Yeah, he was.
We saw
Look,
that in
he's
the
full.
theater.
He's got less clothes on now that has more of a actual body as opposed to a mummy body.
Well, he's got more body confidence now because his
Yes.
body's complete.
Yeah, but he looked fine before. Sometimes you just have beetle holes that happen. It's a thing. Mm-hmm. If you're a tree, I guess.
After 1980, the Beatles had a hole in them.
One of them did.
Well, I mean, the group itself did too.
That is true. You know what else is true?
Distract him.
What, is going to finish that thought? Or?
No, I got distracted by the giant storm of sand. And
So she said distract them, and you got distracted.
Yeah, she did. It worked. Kitty, were you talking to the mummy? Were you talking to Arnold?
I was talking to Rachel Weisz because her dumb ass isn't distracting the mummy from attacking these people with sand.
Well, he kissed her without her permission.
So
or
she should
consent.
So she's in
tackle
love
him.
with them.
She's in love with him.
Okay.
The rules have been established in this
I
universe.
understand.
I think it'd be easy for her to distract anybody because the odds of any of these men ever seeing a woman before seem very low.
That's true. I saw that somewhere in one of those monk colonies on some mountaintop where they had never seen a woman, and they, for the first time, they're like touching her hair, and they just can't believe what it is that they're seeing.
That is not doing anything. What?
Oh, there's the mummy face. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, here we go. That was Kitty's dad coming over, in case you were looking for some voice in the background.
It doesn't seem like they know to go outside either.
No, this is fun, so you're going to hear them talking about other things. Oh, why didn't they just fly up in this airplane? That was my question.
Okay. Hold on.
But not anything that I considered asking, because I can hear
Can't.
Kitty coming.
Okay.
So here we go.
It's not possible to pause it with a
Oh
movie.
yeah, we can't do anything. This is,
I need to carry some stuff with my dad then.
okay. Call ahead is my suggestion. And that was Kitty's dad stopping by.
Oh, it will continue to be. They still haven't figured out to go outside.
Oh, no. We like to have our conversations indoors. I've missed this whole section. This was the sad death of the guy who's named Fox.
Bernard Fox.
Yeah.
Desert Fox.
Ooh.
I think that's the name of a
That was Rommel in
Metal Gear
World War
Solid
II.
thing.
The Desert Fox.
Is that right?
I think so.
Because he was sexy?
Yeah. That was what he was known for. He was the sexy Nazi.
Ooh.
You know, I met somebody who was like the grand niece of Rommel.
I don't know who that is.
He was like some Nazi general or something.
I'm not as steeped in Nazi culture as you are.
I would have thought with your mom's training, you would know everything.
I was a bad student.
Oh. He's gone with the foxes.
Oh, he's just going to sink. That's
Quicksand.
It's kind of convenient, though.
Yeah.
How could it be quicksand when it didn't start moving for a long time?
Sometimes
Pretty slow sand.
Sometimes quicksand is like that.
Yeah, quicksand be acting weird.
Quicksand be acting weird today. I was terrified of quicksand because it was in like all the
It's
movies.
everywhere, yeah.
When I was a kid, I remember walking through the woods, testing it with a stick if I saw something that looked kind of sandy or suspicious.
Well, we all know where that fear comes from people our age. It comes from the Never-Ending Story.
Oh, the swamp?
Yeah.
The swamps of despair?
Yeah.
It was also in The Princess Bride.
Yeah, but they got out of that one.
Yeah, they
that
did.
horse did not get out of the...
He came back.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the name that he named at the end of that movie? He named her something. It was something stupid, too, but I never figured it out.
Why would I know this?
I don't know, because you know stuff. Yeah, it's not, you know.
Are they dead?
That's, that is primarily what you seem to know. That and sports stuff.
What do you think, Kitty? Yeah, I like it.
Oh, Pete, I don't care about length at all.
Yeah.
You're right. It is fine. 2 inches is too much.
I'm glad my dad came over unannounced.
That's my favorite. You know what?
We wrangled the boy, but my dad got out of control.
Hey, Kitty, can we get pizza tonight? Yes, Pete. We can get pizza every
Well, now we
night.
know that's not going to happen because Kitty never let you do anything.
Kitty just let me do it.
No,
right,
like,
Kitty? Yes,
like,
Pete.
she never just agrees with you have a good idea.
Sure she does.
She,
right,
to be
Kitty?
fair, she's correct.
Oh, look, I'm Kitty and I love bugs. It would be cool if a bug was in me. That's weird, Kitty. You're a weirdo. Oh, look, it's like having a friend with you all the time.
He's lucky Rick knows what to do.
Well, he's Rick, man. Hey, I went on the Brendan Fraser mummy ride at Universal Studios, Florida.
No blood.
No blood. It's just beetle. Look at him. That beetle's got sass. Oh.
I think they know they're there.
They killed Sassy Scarab. He's no more. I'm saddened. You seem unaffected.
I don't know what's happening.
The
I'm
scarab
excited
died.
because the one woman is back in Egypt. And he's going to tie her up and try to bring Akhenamun back. An Akhenamun.
Hey, those statues aren't statues. They're a wall. But they're mummies.
Everything's a mummy.
That's a daddy. Was Arnold in anything else?
He was in The Mummy Returns.
That was the one where The Rock was supposed to be in it, but he was so good they said, no, we will give you your own movie.
He was in it.
For a hot minute, he had more parts. They were incorporating more of his backstory into it. And then they said, no, he's too good. Because he was still called The Rock back then. He wasn't Dwayne Johnson. And he was
true.
much like Warwick Davis.
You know
he
who
was
he
on
was,
loan from the WWE.
You know who he was?
Who?
He was the guy that took over as Darkman in Darkman 2 and Darkman 3 when Liam Neeson didn't come back.
I never saw Darkman 2 or 3.
I think that Bruce Campbell's in one of those, isn't he?
I thought he was in the first one.
Well, maybe. I never saw the first one.
That's the only one I've ever seen.
Sam Raimi?
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess I should have assumed he was in the first one.
Right. And the car. That's there too.
Oh, wow.
That car's everywhere. I think it's in the Spider-Man movies too. Ooh. This is the gold room.
It's all chocolate.
That would be pretty cool.
I'd be more excited if it was chocolate than I would if it was gold. Although I guess gold could be used to purchase chocolate. Also, I don't like chocolate that much.
I don't either. It's really not that good.
I'd still be excited if this was all chocolate.
Oh, of course. It's like when you go to one of those toy like FAO Schwartz, if they're still around. Like, look at all this stuff. I don't want any of it, but look how cool it is in one room.
It's amazing you picked that, a place that's never been around here.
You know what
You
else?
have to be in downtown New York to get to that.
I've been there before, though.
Have
And
you?
it was pretty cool. And I jumped on that piano that Tom Hanks did in Big.
Wow.
But I don't know how to play any music, so I just stomped on it.
I only know how to play the theme from MASH.
What's that?
You only have to go like that. The whole way down.
See, that's more than I know.
What's heavy?
I don't know. I think Kitty died. I don't know what her father did to her out there.
It was without warning, I know that.
Unexpectedly. They're in the gold candy room,
Oh,
Kitty.
hey
Ooh.
now.
Hey now.
There was a warning at 2.
Shackles
but
on
I
your
didn't check it.
arms.
No one called me. So, anyway. Bye.
I'm not sure
Ooh,
what just
a
happened.
rat.
I think we lost somebody.
Ooh, a mummy.
Ooh, a cat. Those skeletons looked like the skeletons from Army of Darkness as they were being pushed forward in the final assault on the castle.
No, these looked competent and not.
What? Those skeletons were super competent.
Oh, yeah, he saved that dynamite from the beginning. That actually paid off.
Man, this movie hangs together a lot tighter than I remember.
You know how much has happened since he had that dynamite in his pocket?
You know what the crazy part is?
He was happy to see her.
It was lit. It was lit the whole time. It's just been slow burning in his back pocket. I'm surprised people weren't. Oh, Beni doesn't know how to make a camel move. How does Beni get back underground? Doesn't he die underground?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. I haven't seen this movie in a while.
Me neither. Couple of days ago.
But I remember all the setups for it. Like all the scenes in particular. I don't remember all the dialogue and stuff, but I remember we have to get to this now. We have to get tying her up and Antagonist.
Yeah. Look at her all laying there.
Which one do you think is hotter right now?
I was talking about the one on the right.
Yeah.
With all those linen things wrapped around her. Yeah. Ooh, now feet. It's foot time.
Kitty left her phone here and she was actually looking up the mummy feet.
The mummy feet.
Yeah.
I wonder what they would be rated on those foot things. What are those foot? RateMyFoot.com?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, what'd you get, Benny? Is that the key? Why
That's
is
a loud plane. This one's going to crash into it.
It might. Just like that guy Fox is playing that we just watched.
It's going to be Bernard Fox just sitting there slowly sinking into the floorboards.
Well, if he goes in my backyard, at least I'll know which part is the quicksand part.
Oh, you haven't been back there, I know. Famously, you won't walk all the way through the backyard. All that and the masturbating people.
Yeah, you got to avoid a lot of things in that backyard. A lot of obstacles to play a game of catch, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And if the ball lands wrong, it's really sticky.
Or it falls into the...
Or it just disappears. I just stand in the driveway and throw things. Ooh. There's that dynamite.
Classic Dracula attack.
It is a classic Dracula. What is it? A classic clack Drac.
Ooh.
Nope. What?
I don't know. I like Rachel Weisz.
Oh, yeah, me too.
She's married to James Bond.
I think you told me this before. Which one?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Who's the new James Bond?
Nobody knows.
Oh.
Maybe Aaron Taylor Johnson, but we don't know yet.
That's Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Okay. I know things. Where's this dirt? Is this the smoke monster from Lost? No. It's a Nox on a moon, but in the ghost form.
Now in ghost form.
Now in ghost form. You know what?
Now in Pog form. Elf back in Pog form.
Pogs. Good old Pogs. Here's a disc of cardboard with a picture on it. It's a game, though.
We need a classic Army of Darkness line where he says honey, you got real ugly.
Yeah.
What do you...
Yeah. I didn't know what to do with the headphones. Kitty disappeared. She sat in the quicksand.
Yeah, she found the quicksand in the living room.
To avoid that spot. I'm going to keep the chair there from now on. You heard her before she went, though. I'm allowed to have pizza.
I did. I
All
heard
right,
that.
you're my
I
witness.
heard her also say that 2 inches is too much.
What? Wait, no, I didn't hear that part. Wait, yeah, I did.
You said it. I mean, she said it.
She said it. I was here listening.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know what?
This movie needed a short round.
That's what I think they tried.
I guess that's Beni.
He was the short round. What was I going to say? The other good adventure music is in Willow when Val Kilmer's fighting, I think, that two-headed monster thing. It's pretty cool. That's good theme music. If you're looking for theme music in your head.
I haven't seen Willow since the theater in whatever year that was, 88, 87.
So I'm assuming you didn't watch the Disney Plus show.
No.
And then they took it away, even though it was their own show, which I still don't understand.
Never
and I'm
seen
a
it.
little bit mad about it. It was pretty good. It had Warwick Davis in it. Leprechauning it up. What is that, a sword? Oh, swords don't work on mummies.
Just carrying over a tombstone?
Yep.
Pepperoni and cheese.
They're pinning him down to drop a tombstone. Oh, there's the hand going to get a sword. This is all Three Stooges.
Yep. There's your favorite, though, the disembodied hands.
Yep. I do like those. Yeah. Classic.
The mummy hand grabbed the sword, and he grabbed the mummy hand.
And then he cut off the legs of the mummy with the tombstone.
And he squashed himself with the tombstone.
But first, what did he do?
It's perfect.
He made a surprise face.
Yep.
Oh.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
The Pharaoh's guards are here.
Marching in lockstep. They're ready to rumble. They're the fancy fighters. Where are they all coming from?
Catering.
No, they're the best boys. They're all the best boys.
99, there could be a best boy.
There could be. I can hope so. Where are you going, Jonathan? You got to read? You can't read. You drink too much.
Yeah, your sister's the reader.
It's one skill per character.
Remember the weekly reader
No.
in elementary school?
It sounds familiar.
Doesn't it also sound like a communist newspaper?
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Because that was the Daily Worker.
Oh, yeah.
The thing I remember about the weekly reader is that we got one. They were always like a week behind the actual news, 2 weeks behind the actual news, because that's just how it worked. You'd get them all delivered. And we had to watch our first grade teacher for the second time try to explain the Challenger exploding to us.
Like 2 weeks.
Because it was first grade. And then 2 weeks later, it's like, first teacher in space. And she's like, oh, Well, but her whole lessons plan built around reading the newspaper.
Oh my God, I don't remember the Weekly Reader. We had something. I also had a pickle bus. Did you ever have a pickle bus?
No.
It was a bus, I think, shaped like a pickle that showed up, and there'd be like every month you would get stuff.
I remember hearing about this from someone else and thinking that their school was much cooler than mine.
I don't think that was a school. I think that was something my parents sent away for.
We got outdated newspapers.
I don't remember. We had a thing. It was, we didn't
Ben
have
Grimm?
pizza. Yeah. It was Ben Grimm. And it was rock pizza. That was at the end of the story. But anyway, it was like the Pizza Hut, read and get a book, but we didn't have Pizza Hut in our town. So it was like whatever like Pizza Brothers, I think they were called. So they gave us all our free little mini pizzas. Good for Pizza Brothers.
I would have liked to seen Sam Raimi direct this movie. I think he would have had more fun with it.
Who directed it?
Steven Sommers?
I don't know who that is.
Me neither. Like I said, all those big name directors were attached.
It's Mark Summers' brother.
It could be, because he did you know what movie I know he did for sure?
No.
2004's Van Helsing.
Oh, because that was very much in the style of this movie.
Except it was terrible.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you could argue The Moment Returns was also terrible.
Yeah, I didn't
He
see
did
that
that
one
one
in
too.
the theater, though.
He did that one too.
Okay.
So I feel like this was the only hit this guy had. I mean,
what?
no, that movie made money.
People,
Moment Returns, but I think this is the only good movie he made.
some people like the goddamn Van Helsing movie.
Some people are.
Well, it's
idiots.
got, I can get it. It's got Wolverine and Kate Beckinsale.
They're in other movies. Not every movie they've ever made has to be good.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just nice to look at them. You're like, look at the beautiful people. Not me, not these ugly schmucks I sit here doing a podcast with.
The beautiful people.
Yeah, the beautiful people.
The beautiful people.
Burn air near. Burn air near.
Oh.
I can't roast it. Fuck, I used to know the words to that.
I feel like those were all the words to it. And we don't want you, and I don't need you.
It's not your fault when you're always wrong.
Yeah. Kitty said I could have pizza
Tonight. The beautiful pizza. The beautiful pizza. Now you die. Yes. Sword, what'd you cut off? Another classic arm cut off. Look at that limbless freak. Yeah.
I feel like people lose their limbs in a lot of these kinds of movies. Your
Yeah.
Star Wars,
But they always grow back or they become robots.
your mummies,
Yeah, your mummies.
Prey, that happened.
Prey. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I got to watch that one again. That mummy's kicking his butt. Look at him go.
Oh, she opened the book again. That'll get us out of the trouble.
Worked last time.
I think I read somewhere that they're reading this all backwards, too.
What do you mean?
That they're reading it left to right,
Oh, they're
top
doing
down, which is not how hieroglyphics are read.
I heard that about Stargate. I remember back then, it was the talk of the archaeology school, how outdated they were, how wrong they were in that movie, and what nonsense James Spader was speaking.
Yeah, I think that they didn't put any care into it.
Ghost horses.
Ooh. You know what ghost horses have? At least the male ones.
Giant goat penises.
Oh,
From their friend. Not
bye,
horse
Arnold.
penises. Goat penises.
Bye, Arnold.
Where'd Arnold go?
His soul got snatched. Now he's not immortal anymore.
Where does pants go?
I don't know the answer to that.
Look, did he always have that little loincloth on? Looks like a pair of underwear that ripped. The Hanes. Oh.
No, he's just a dude. I can kill a dude. I've killed a bunch of dudes.
Stupid mummy, didn't you notice? Johnny Depp threw the coin back into the chest. You're mortal again.
It'd be funny if that was why this was possible. It was just on another set. Johnny Depp was throwing a coin into a chest.
Yep.
No, every superpowered being was now mortal.
Yep, he lifted the curse. Where's he going? He's going into the liquid Terminator pit.
It is interesting that this villain was murdered
Twice?
and this bad CGI.
What are you talking about?
But he's murdered and he gets out of it. Like he was done wrong his entire life, and he comes out and he's the bad guy. It's like, I don't know. There has to be like a happy ending here. Like, let's just get him on the moon back.
Didn't you guys just yell at me about people sleeping with people they shouldn't have to be sleeping with?
That's a betrayal. This guy didn't do anything wrong.
He betrayed his whoever Imhotep, right? No, he's Imhotep. He betrayed the
Pharaoh?
Yeah, the Pharaoh.
The Pharaoh was bad. She kills herself because he says, my body is no longer his temple. So she doesn't want that, and she can't get out of it. Hi, Beni.
Oh, I guess so. You're right. I don't know. If this mummy were Nicolas Cage. Oh, no. Beni, you're going to be on the wrong side of the door that closes. What is that thing called?
Oh, that's why he got back down there. He was stealing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he was looting gold.
Of course he was.
Oh, drunk Jonathan.
Oh, floating skeletons. It looks like the pool from Poltergeist. A fine movie. Perhaps the best.
Look at him. He's getting weighed down by his gold. This is where he needs Sean Connery to say, Beni, let it go.
Yeah. You know what? Elsa couldn't let it go.
I don't know that she could or couldn't. Because I've never seen the movie.
Well, Elsa in The
You
Last
would think
Crusade.
Elsa.
It couldn't let it go, but Elsa also.
Then they sang that song about her.
Right. They tried to make her let it go.
That's right.
They're all Disney properties, right?
Yeah, I think they are now, yeah. So Elsa was a Disney princess before Elsa was a Disney princess.
That's right.
Who sang about Let It Go.
I
I didn't realize her name was Elsa.
I don't know why I know that.
Bye, Beni.
Oh, look at
He was
sad.
trying to save his friend.
He's sad.
He didn't care that much.
I think he was
He did try to save him, though.
multiple times, despite the Benny, you dum-dum. Anyway, the Universal ride was pretty cool. There was fire, and there were... you know who talked to us the whole time?
E.T.,
No. I did ride a bike with him once.
you're dead.
No, my dad wasn't there. Brendan Fraser talked to us. He took us on this tour. I don't remember what we were doing. We were trying to like steal something from the mummy or escape the mummy, but it was pretty neat.
Poor Beni. Well, he got all the fortunes, though. Look at him.
So this hey, it's that beetle, that sassy one. He didn't get shot after all.
I think it's a different beetle.
No,
It's also a scarab.
no, it's a beetle. That's Ringo for sure. And look how sassy he is. None of these other beetles have any personality. Ringo's the only one. He's always been the only one.
It's your favorite beetle?
He's everyone's favorite beetle.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, right. Of the people in this room, he's everyone's favorite beetle.
I can tell you that's not true because I'm in the room.
Yeah, I know. And I know who your favorite beetle is. And it's Ringo.
Was he the guitar player who got shot?
No, he was the drummer.
Oh, then he was my favorite. Yeah, you're right.
I thought so. I know it's what. Oh, Beni. I'm sad now. Now, you never saw part 2. So I was trying to remember.
She was in a white nightgown at the beginning of the movie. Now she's in a black nightgown. Was this a Grease situation?
A what
A
situation?
Grease situation?
I've never seen Grease.
You understand the story of Grease, that she was a pure girl who decided to become bad to get the guy.
Don't they fly to the moon or something
They
at
do
the
fly
end?
away to the moon in the pussy wagon. And
It's called the pussy.
no, but there's a song, Grease Lightning, where they're singing about the car. She's a real pussy wagon.
What?
Yeah.
I thought this was like this little
It
wholesome movie that people like because they're singing and bopping.
It is. But this is, when Sandy shows up and she's all wearing black and smoking now because she's decided to be a bad girl so that she can get her guy. That's the point of
To change your personality 100%.
change everything for the man you want.
Okay. Hey, where's he going?
So my question was, now that she's wearing black, if she also is just going to take up smoking and be like, I'm a bad girl too now.
I bet you she does in part 2. This is a terrible turn of events. Rick right now is sitting there going, I'm the permanent Benny.
Yes, the permanent Beni.
He's looking at her like, is she the next Benny? He's sizing up. You know who's going to
He's
be
trying to pass the Beni powers onto her.
right there. Don't do it, Rachel. Like, oh.
Bennyism is a sexually transmitted disease.
Well, sometimes the battle buddy bond can bite you in the butt.
Yep.
Oh, new Benny. New Benny doesn't get their own candle or camel.
She can't be trusted.
No, they might try to steal it.
Oh, they got away with some treasure.
Oh, I thought that camel had a shiny ass.
Full things can be true. Now he's going to throw her off the horse. Be like, you're the Benny. It's also a camel.
No takebacks.
Yep. Bennies get thrown off things. Ooh.
You're right. Steven Summers directed. Those are, you know what I heard? All these hieroglyphics that they're all the real ones that mean these names. See, that one says screenplay, that little hawk looking thing.
Are they okay? But if they're correct, how do they not know how to read them in the right order During the movie.
See that little duck? That's a story. I remember this. I learned this language. I had little flashcards and everything. And I studied them for days.
Any of these names. For such a successful movie, I don't really know any of these names.
I'm just waiting for the good stuff.
I know you are.
Whoever did all this is nonsense. I want to see who was really behind it. Who was doing the real work on this set.
I want to know if any animals were harmed in the making of this movie.
100%. I know that we lost Kitty to the quicksand, but...
I'm assuming that the last credit's going to say new Beni, Brendan Fraser.
No, it's Rachel Weisz now.
That's why she got thrown off the horse.
That's why she killed herself in Constantine, because she couldn't take it anymore.
Whoa, spoiler alert for a movie I've never seen.
It happens in like the first 5 minutes.
That's a reunion, a chain reaction reunion?
I never realized. I got to watch that movie again. It's not bad. Not great.
They're making a sequel, I think.
I know. I'm excited for it, because I like the character of... You know Constantine first showed up in Swamp Thing?
I did know that.
I did not know that. I'm very excited. Kitty got me the Swamp Thing collection, so I get to finally find out. I can read it. A lot of people talk on those. I don't know who any of these people are. That Bernard Fox. I know who that is.
Patricia Velasquez was Anaxanamun.
Ah, I see.
Jerry Goldsmith, he's dead.
Hey, Kitty.
What?
Hey, Kitty. You're
What?
back for the best part. Come join the credits. We're about to do a...
My dad wants to come in and fix something in the bathroom, so
What?
we're just trying to...
Okay, you're going to have to wait about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
That's
You're
about
going
right.
to watch 10 minutes of credits?
Of course we are. 10 minutes of credits. It's a monstrosity that is not longer. Ooh, see? Look.
And we have to learn how to read hieroglyphics first.
I'll come get you, Kitty.
Okay.
All right, now we're at the good stuff.
Imhotep.
Imhotep,
No, you're going to have to rewatch the
Arnold.
movie with me.
Carl Chase, Hook. Who's Hook?
Wade Eastwood.
See, all these stunt performers, one of them was on a ladder pretending to be Rachel Weisz.
Ooh, mummy performers. They went to mummy school.
Hey, look, it's Jake Arnett, the brother of Will Arnett.
There's a guy named Porl.
There's always,
Porl. Porl.
there's always a guy named Porl.
Is that just how on Walking Dead Rick said his son's name? Porl.
It is how he says that name. I haven't watched that show in forever. I heard they killed
It's
Glenn.
over now. So
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought they were making movies.
I think they made more episodes for TV with different spin-offs.
No, I know there were other
There's a
spin-
Daryl spin-off and a Rick spin-off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're getting closer.
We're getting to the stuff that I like. There's a film editor. There's a square.
I know these hieroglyphics are screwing it up, man.
Did you know that Leslie Schatz?
Did you know that these hieroglyphics are supposed to be the real word?
Yes, I did know that. Live action associate, Egyptology consultant. That could have been me.
Do you think Joe Byrne walks around just like belittling people and going, "You got burned"?
Yes.
I would. If my name was Byrne, I would do that every day of my life.
No best boy. No best boy. So far, we got art directors. We got assistant art directors.
Droughtsman.
Droughtsmen, they draw things. Like the
It's not as exciting.
engineering type things, I believe. Modelers, no. I've been tricked. Something sounds exciting, like a title, when you're watching the credits.
Yeah, I thought they were taking all the water away.
Yep. That's what it was. Look at that job.
Mr. Fraser's makeup, Mr. Fraser's hairdresser. I don't see anything for Miss Vise.
Body painter for a Knocks on a Moon.
Oh, that's a good job.
That is somebody's job on the set of The Mummy. That would be a great job.
Foam supervisor?
You can't
Foam technician?
You can't leave foam alone. It gets into no end of trouble.
I did not see makeup or hair people for Miss Vise.
Nope.
Only for Mr. Fraser.
Yeah.
They both won Oscars.
What did Rachel Weisz win it for? The Constant Gardener. Really?
I think so.
I just made that up. I didn't know she was in it.
You didn't make it up. You clearly knew it was a movie. I doubt you pulled those three words and put them together in a
I
sentence.
just made... Ooh, there's a
Horsemaster.
Horsemaster General. A Swordmaster. A Swordmaster General.
Crane operators? Those were for the birds, not for...
Of course. Oh,
Best
there's
Boy.
a Best Boy.
Gary
Gary
Donahue.
Donahue. Yay!
We almost missed it all the way to the top because I was reading at the top, not the bottom.
Right, me too.
Now we just got to see if.
See if there's anything fun. This is the best part. We look for fun things.
Well, I'm
There's
waiting to
always
see
fun.
if any animals were harmed.
Oh, yeah. That comes too. It's important in a movie like this. Ooh, spirit voices. Nope. An orchestra. Nope.
But we
Nothing
did
good.
get a best boy again.
There is a lot of music. I like having a best boy that is not being asked to multitask.
Exactly.
Not a best boy electric. He's not a best boy carpenter.
Do you think the backup cowboy is one of the stand-ins?
Oh, I hope so. Negative cutter. So if you say something nasty on the set, he comes and cuts you, man.
No, that's when you reverse a knife cut into your arm, so you feel worse. Because you cut to feel better when it stops. So this is you taking it and rubbing it back the other way and uncutting yourself.
Uncutting.
Another best boy, Steve Roberts.
2 best boys? I can see. This was a 2-hour movie. There's
It's a real
lot happening.
two-hander.
This was a real 2 best boyer. A 2-handers with a magic cat. There's 4 hands. All right, now we're in the sea. I'm just really waiting for, like you said, were animals harmed? What was the movie we saw, Lisa Frankenstein, where they killed animals?
No.
They said that it maybe, like what we determine as horror, they put a little trademark on their definition of harmed. I don't trust them anymore. Nothing. A lot of paint artists.
Yeah, there's a lot of digital effects going on.
And
That's when these credits all started getting so long.
And these are old-timey effects, so it took a lot more people. What the? Thebes and Hymenoptera. Collapse sequences.
Model makers.
There's Jim Gaffigan. Computers.
Additional visual effects.
Man, there are a ton of credits. That's the thing.
Ben
You're
Grimm?
right. Yeah, that's Ben Grimm for you. Once these movies got to be 2 hours long, they decided to make the credits 2 hours long. And I like credits. You know me. I like credits more than probably anybody. But these are a little long. I like the songs. This is how I find good music. I pause it and see who played that song I liked during that one
I
part.
didn't see no animals were harmed. I could have missed
Nope. Sometimes it comes at the very end. Now, Eastman, color film. Here we go, right there. Bam, no. Bam, no. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, they just put their horses in quicksand like Bernard Fox and assumed nobody would ask. That's worrisome, Pete.
Oh, man. That is disappointing. What a disappointing end to one of my favorite movies.
That was The Mummy 1999.
Back when you were allowed to harm animals at whatever whim drives you.
That's really kind of worrisome that those horses never got an acknowledgement. Maybe they did. I wasn't reading very well.
They usually put it at the end. All right, you know what? All of you at home, go ahead and call in. Tell us what it was.
A raucous occasion where we were afraid that the boy was going to ruin things, and instead he was good. And then Kitty's father just bumped in like, "Kitty, everyone come help me."
Now you must help me.
A third party.
And then we lost Kitty to quicksand.
Yes, she did.
It was awful.
And she popped back up to say, I don't remember what she was saying, to be honest with you.
Don't forget to get pizza,
I think she
Pete."
said pizza. I think she said, "You guys get pizza, right?" That's what she said. And then she just went right back in the quicksand.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that's too bad.
All right.
All right. Join us next week for, I think it's The Strangers.
Perhaps. What's that
seems-
movie about?
Oh, no, we already recorded it. It worries me that you have brain
I
issues.
genuinely don't know.
All right. Well, join us next week. We'll say goodbye for Kitty, I guess. Wait, she coming to tell us to get anything?
Pete, pizza. Don't forget your pizza. Also, I love you. Goodbye. You were always right.
Goodbye. You were always right. And then she just drowned in floor quicksand.
Bye, Kitty. I love you forever. I'll bring you back like a knocks on a moon. You'll be my knocks on a moon.
Ooh, grab her credit card before she goes under.
Ah, shit.
Get that pizza.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
We'll see you next week.